I would like to point out we are all somehow here on time, and that is my intro. Something something dice rolling.
Uh, yeah.
The
This
zombie
might be
club has 2 members today. How you doing, Grandma?
What?
the...
What?
Huh?
What am I doing?
You guys hear the helicopter?
Being sleep deprived?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
The
The
map
helicopter.
arrived.
Oh, I'm being sleep deprived. You're being sleep deprived.
Yep, that's what I said.
All right.
Did Legend not take his nap?
He did.
It was just not very effective.
Hmm.
Mm.
Legend is weak against snaps.
Super
No, I
effective.
naps are too strong, man. I can't kill them.
Fair.
Naps resist legends?
Legend resists naps.
Legends never nap.
So before
Naps
I
are
get
for-
into recap and any of that stuff, I'd like to thank you motherfuckers for actually sticking with this for a year.
Has
Yeah,
it
it's
really
been a
been a
year.
year?
Has it been a year?
Yeah, tomorrow
Really?
or technically 3 hours is the anniversary of the first session.
Yay.
Holy shit!
No,
Yeah, we did start it right after, right before
Thanksgiving.
bowl season of sports ball, didn't we?
Yep.
How about that?
A
So-
year.
I mentioned something big. That's the big thing I was talking about. It's been a year. That I'm excited. Thank you very much.
That's lovely to see that we've
All of
done
our
a year
dudes
and
are
we've done
carried.
36 sessions in a year.
We've only missed 16.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody, all of our
Somehow I
D&D
feel like
characters
more
are now
than
1 year old.
twice a month is better than average for someone's first campaign.
I mean, 36 in a year is, that's a lot, considering I have the other group that I play with, IRL friends, and we're lucky to have like 3 a year.
I would like to point out we have the nicest percentage of times played.
Of course you ran the math.
I
And
did.
of
Nice.
course it's 69%.
All according
Why
to
was this
plan,
not part
huh?
of the script in my head?
I'd say it was part of my
You
script,
pla-
but it definitely wasn't. It was just an
You
accident.
planned this control. Don't
That's
lie to
great.
us.
Can't believe it.
Nice.
So
Good
theoretically,
God, my hands are freezing. Go on.
theoretically, by next year, we might be done. I don't know. Fuck if I know.
Who knows?
Maybe. He
Maybe.
might
This
be
kid
done.
could
The
go
rate we're
on
leveling up,
forever.
maybe. We'll see.
I have to
We're
slow
all
y'all down
60
from
years
leveling up.
old.
And then we
Well,
can
some
go
of us are 60 years old.
then we can go into season 2 of this game,
Season 2.
where we play all different characters and classes.
Season 2 would be campaign 2.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I mean, so I will say, I know the next 2 times you level up. I have those plot points set.
Ooh.
They are 3 months from now.
I have no idea how long it'll get you to get there.
That's fine.
Come on,
Also,
just
I
let me
chat, I was in
action
the bathroom.
surge.
Where are we at level wise right now?
We
9.
are level 9.
9.
9.
Oh, I was only happy to get to 10 anyway, so it's all good.
Come on, just let me
What's
action
nine?
surge. Come on.
Alright, recap. Through tunnels and
Oh, God, that is
caverns.
stupid.
Might want to click mute, D-Train. Okay, thank you.
Through tunnels and caverns, the luckless have wandered. Past magma, past shrooms, past darkness, past reeds. They have battled and fought. And though they are not near the end of their journey, they have reached Galgastani Castle. Ancient and foreboding, the Black Ingot Keep reaches upward towards the cavern roof. Resistant to time and decay, the massive fortification looms in obscurity. Before the great fortress, within the Court of the Dead, a tomb was situated. long resting peacefully as the champions approached. The light of memory flickered and are drawn forth. At their collection point, they merge together, creating the form of Thrawn, Wizard of the Sextet. Champions have finally encountered their patron.
That's right. We did show up to Baron's resting place.
Potential resting place. We don't know if he's in there. We didn't see a body.
No, you
True.
saw a spirit.
Good
Well,
morning.
morning. So as you ended the last session, this vision of Thrawn appeared before you. These little balls of light joined and made this large vision. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, good, you made it."
Good morning.
I guess it is morning, isn't it? Or maybe afternoon. I can never really tell.
Let me just check my watch. It's
It's afternoon.
it looks like afternoon to me.
Then why did you?
Why did you say morning?
I've learned to not question some of the things you do.
Don't
That's good, because it's always morning.
Yeah,
Somewhere, I
Yeah.
believe.
it's always morning somewhere.
I mean, is it like the whole outside's kind of like red and angry right now?
I mean, that doesn't stop it from being morning.
That just makes it a
Morning
much less
red.
pleasant morning.
And then night red.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I miss the mornings.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. It'll happen.
Maybe. If we don't die.
Don't jinx it. I know you
Yeah,
weren't.
about not dying. What's the plan? We saw the chicken scratch at the back of the book. This was the place.
This is the nearest exit for the Underdark for you. I'm sure you have the key from the library. You can enter the castle and climb to the top, and that'll get you out.
Weren't we gonna like deal with a dragon, guys?
I think that was the original plan, but then a certain slimy boy found us a key.
It wasn't just me.
It was a
Hold up,
sus rat cheese.
Well, let me see the key.
All right. I show him the.
That's the key to the library. Did you go to
You know
the
a lot
library?
about keys for someone who's dead.
He sort of just looks back and forth. You didn't get the key from the library, did you?
We just
Nope.
got this key.
What library, by the way?
He rubs his eyes a little bit. He's like, I just said I'd expect you to not do things, and here you are not doing something that I thought you'd expect you to do. This is on me.
Well, how are we supposed to know?
I mean, the note did just say Galgasani Castle. There weren't a lot of details.
I couldn't leave much more of a message. I am low on power. I guess I should explain that. As you can see, sort of gestures towards the tomb, I am dead.
Who pulled the plug?
There was a young man. He wouldn't shut up. He monologued a lot. Though he didn't actually tell me his name. He surprised me. And for all my magical skill, knives hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
So he hit you with the old surprise motherfucker.
Sneak attack.
That is one way to put it, yes.
Hmm.
I am not actually a spirit, though. I
Okay.
used my power, my magic, to create a memory of myself. I've been going based on the memories that Thrawn had when he was alive. Magical memory, if you could say. And Thrawn remembered. I remembered through Thrawn to collect parties, try and send them towards Shadowmoor. Think he was told that that was what he was supposed to do. And then he found you. He found you exactly where he remembered finding you. And I've been following those memories. And I knew you would eventually need to get out here. But I knew that the key was needed at the library.
Right, so where is the library?
And he gestured back towards the way you came. There's a large reed field. It's in the north section of there.
Where the dragon lives.
Okay.
Can I,
Any
like, have I seen the library key? I don't have a description.
It's a blocky key. It's
Bigger than
Okay.
my arm, bigger than me.
no. It's maybe like 4 inches long. It's just a large blocky key. It's a large iron key. It's nothing. Doesn't look anything special.
It's an average key.
So how are we supposed to tell it apart from other keys that we might or might not find there?
I don't imagine there are very many keys that large. The library key to my memory is more intricate, or I'm sorry, the castle key is more intricate. It has the symbology of the castle on it as well, which is
I've sworn
the towers.
the key as a player. I could have sworn the key that Cheese brought back was like a fancy looking one.
Yes.
Oh, was it supposed to be? What did I describe it as that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well then it's a fancy looking one, and the other one's. Then I switched the descriptions. I don't know which one's which.
Oops.
Yeah, my key's fancy.
Oh no, your key's a thick iron key that has a small topaz in it. It's a blocky key with a topaz in the middle. That's what. Yeah, it's exactly what I said. It has the topaz.
Okay.
Helicopter, sorry.
That one we didn't hear.
So, the purpose of a key is to open a lock, right? What kind of lock are we working with here?
And it sort of points back, it's like that one at the door, and there's a large circular lock with a key indentation in the center of it.
Like a standard keyhole, or like you have to slot the key into the wall?
Slot the key into the wall.
Hmm. Okay, seems legit.
Oh, it's a door in the castle?
There's a door to the castle, yeah. The door's quite large. You're about 100 feet away from it. The door still looks like it's probably 15 feet tall. There's a large golden sphere in the center, about 3 feet off. The sphere's maybe 5 feet wide. In the center of that, there is some sort of looks like a hole from here. You can't get more details from this distance, though.
Well, I guess we need to go get the key, don't we?
Do we?
Do we? Can we not like break into this door down or something?
And Thrawn shrugs. You can certainly try.
All right, let's go, boys.
Nope.
Let's take a crack at it.
Yeah.
Don't we have a wizard
Is-
that can just open doors randomly?
What is this door made of?
It looks to be some sort of metal.
Metal. See, I can do stone, not metal.
No.
I mean,
I
what
can-
are the walls of the castle made of? Stone
have-
or metal?
Also
I have
metal.
these tools.
Yeah, you can certainly
Everything's
try and
made
pick
of
the
metal.
lock.
Yeah. I'll try to pick the lock, I guess.
Hey, Arky, buddy, could you pick a statue again? It worked pretty well last time.
It also
I
has
got
super
Do I roll
kingdom.
for that, Controlius?
Roll a dexterity check. Straight
Alright.
dexterity.
Dex.
That's a 21.
You start fiddling with the keyhole with your lockpicking kit. Thieves' tools. You sort of stick the tumbler in and sort of turn and shift. This is probably the most complex lock you've ever dealt with. And you're not able to pick it.
Can I just pour some lava paste on it?
On the pick tools?
On the no,
On the
like
keyhole?
On the keyhole?
on the hinges.
The
Yeah,
hinges, there are no hinges outside.
Oh. Hey Kaladar, could you come break down the door?
I can certainly try.
Plan B. I take a step back and let Kaladar walk up to it.
Can I just inspect the door, get a feel for how probably impossible it is to break down first?
Roll investigation.
Investigation.
While he's doing that, can I
That's
get a
a
description
Boy.
of that dirty one and also potentially how tall the wall is?
Okay, so I missed the first part. Legend, what's the first part?
I rolled a dirty one
no,
on
no.
my investigation.
What was Legend asking?
Can I get a description of how tall the walls are? Is there a ceiling, etc.?
So the cavern is probably 100 feet up. It's very high. The walls in front of you, there are multiple spires that you can see standing back a little bit. I moved my paper. The wall in front of you looks like it's probably about 60 feet tall. The front area sort of curves out into this large door. It goes back into a flat wall that goes up about 60 feet and then has two forward, I don't want to say buttresses, but that's sort of what I'm thinking about.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Is this door flush to the floor?
Yes.
You ain't squeezing under it.
Yeah.
What do I see if I look through
Oh,
the keyhole?
Roll investigation.
Keyhole.
Do you have
okay,
dark
what
vision,
did
Legend?
I can give myself dark vision if I assess the situation and deem it necessary.
Okay. Roll investigation at disadvantage.
Oh,
Will, that's
first, what?
it looks like a door.
Yeah.
I didn't click the disadvantage button, but that's a 24. That's a 12.
So looking in, it's incredibly dark inside the keyhole. You can sort of see that it looks like there are perhaps slots on both sides that go inward. And then maybe some slots on the top and bottom. You're not 100% positive. The shaft is a vertical line, and you can see just indentations on both left and right and up and down. You can't tell exactly where the bars, what they're called.
Pins. Also,
Pins.
the back of the core is solid, and there's no hole through that I can see through.
There's no hole through it now. It is solid in the back. Zatsu, you want to pour lava paste on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the keyhole?
What if I put it on my well no, it would probably burn the tools, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'm not going to say yes or no to that answer.
Fuck it, let's try it.
All right.
If I see Zatsu doing this, I'm gonna ask her to stop.
What are you pouring lava paste on?
The tools, I guess?
Okay.
Or can I somehow put the tools inside the key inside the keyhole, and then put the tools in there.
What?
I'm not sure
What?
I understand the question.
Never mind.
If you
No,
want
no, no, no.
lava pasted tools inside the keyhole, the 2 of the party members would attempt to stop you if they saw you doing it.
I mean, I do have another plan, but I don't know if
Uh,
it'll work. But
I mean, I don't know what this plan is, but what? Tell me what you want to try, and I'll let you know what happens.
poison spray.
Okay.
it's not acid.
What
Poison-
happened?
How wide across is the keyhole?
I mean, we have heat metal. Just heat metal, make it brittle. get
half an
the-
inch,
I mean, we have some options.
a little bit less than
We have
half an
heat
inch.
metal. We have shatter. That probably does something.
We also don't know if there's an alarm.
We don't care about them alone. Knock,
Yeah,
knock.
Well, we don't want them to know we're here.
I don't
What?
think anyone's living here.
Nobody home.
Yeah,
That
this
we
seems to
know
be
of.
our exit.
I mean, we could just, knock and actually just ask if people are here. Maybe, get them to open the door, let us through. We haven't tried that yet.
I knock on the door and say, housekeeping.
I'm
Roll
just gonna
up-
ask.
Roll deception, D Train. What you asking, Doc?
I was gonna
Roll
ask Thrawn
deception.
how far of a walk
Yeah.
it is to the library.
He scratches his head. I'm going to say I'm not 100% positive because
15.
I
I
can
use a guidance. on it.
teleport, or I could teleport when I was alive. I would imagine it's the distance to outside of this cavern into that area, and then that distance again.
Can I try to guidance D-Train's deception?
Not for this one, Zatsu.
Okay.
As you knock on the door, nothing happens, D Train. No
Happening.
response.
I just wanted to.
I will knock louder.
Just break the door
Roll
down,
the strength
Carol.
check, Will. So Doc, to let you know, it was about half a day's walk from the village right outside the tunnel to where you are.
Mhm.
So it's
Man.
if you walk, it'll be a full day's walk to the library, assuming nothing happens between now and then.
Day there, day back. Got it.
As you bang on the door, Will, it shakes. Nothing
The
really happens.
door shakes.
You hit it very hard.
Well, you made this sound like it was a really sturdy door. Okay.
I mean, if you hit a really sturdy door, it might still move.
A 15-foot tall, metal door probably wouldn't budge very much from
I
just
didn't
some
say it
dude
budged a
hitting it.
lot.
Question: how thick are the daggers that I have?
Too thick to fit in there.
The spider daggers.
They're dagger size. They're too thick to fit in a keyhole.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Question.
Mhm.
Can I see? Is the keyhole all the way through visible to the other side of the door?
Already
I
tried.
didn't already ask that question.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I didn't know what Arcock was cut out of that roll.
Just use heat metal, and then have Calidar break it down.
Let's just go to the Dean Dangity Dome
Yeah.
library already.
Yeah,
I really would like to prefer not going to where the dragon is. That's where this library seems to be.
Well, you got any better ideas to get through this door?
I mean, we haven't tried anything.
Well, you got any ideas?
I mean,
We've had ideas of heat metal. We've suggested trying shattering it. We've suggested just
just
trying to
heat the
break
metal
Well,
it?
then
and-
you're
heat
a
the metal
wizard.
and then have Calidar rip it apart.
Yeah, I might be the wizard, but I ain't the wizard that has either of those spells.
so who's casting what then?
Are we gonna do the heat metal and rip it apart?
If you want to make metal weak to break through, you just heat it and then you cool it off, and you heat it and you cool it off, and then you just make it weak and it brittle. So if we wanted to, we could do
If you want to make it brittle faster, you heat it and then put water on it.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
We can do that.
Wow.
Cooling it down with water. We have fire. We have water. Now put it together.
Yeah.
Oh. I
Can I
mean,
tap on the door to see if it sounds like it's exceptionally thick?
I'm gonna have you roll investigation. Just regular.
23.
The door sounds like it's fairly thick. From what you can tell, the lock probably doesn't go all the way through it, but it's probably holding it together. Holding it closed is more correct statement.
The lock is holding it together.
Oh, it's holding it closed.
So-
It's doing a lock thing. The lock is holding the door closed.
So then we should probably focus on the area around the lock.
Probably.
Works for me.
wait, don't we have like a bottle of pillar juice we need to take somewhere?
So was that to the library?
Yep.
You want to ask Thrawn what we do with the pillar juice?
Yeah, that sounds good.
He looks at it and goes, "Is that liquid from the pillars?"
You know Reese,
apologies.
right?
Looks very similar.
I hold the sword out and so Reese can pop out if she wants to.
You see his little head sort of creeping out of the bottom, like hiding behind a pair of hands.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Reese? Did you take this from Joseph? There's a pause and a quivering voice. It looked tasty, but he said not to drink it.
I give her the weirdest look.
Finally, someone who
the-
gets it.
A look of, I can't believe you're as dumb as Kaladar with that stuff.
I promised Joseph I'd take it back to his robot in the library.
Robot, okay. Sure.
Thrawn, for the third time this conversation, is rubbing his eyes.
Somehow I imagined this moment when you saw Thrawn again would be a little more heartfelt. Not like this.
So yeah, that explains that.
What explains what?
It
Well,
does seem
yeah.
like everything lines up, and this pillar juice does, in fact, need to go back to the library. We need to go back to the library too to get some kind of key, and then we gotta do that one guy a favor. So we got, what was it, 1,000 gold?
It's too
I mean,
long
it's
of
been a
walk.
month, so I don't know about that happening. But everything
I think
else,
we-
yeah.
No,
we
no, we
kinda
talked
went
to
back
him,
in
and with how
time.
long of a walk it was supposed to be to get to the library, he said that he would be patiently waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Patient. If he's still alive.
Everyone's patience runs out eventually. Maybe he's there, maybe he's not. Either way, we know where we need to go.
Through the door.
Yep.
Yo.
So you guys want to try the heat metal thing, or
Why not?
I guess we could just keep the pillar juice. I guess. I mean, surely that would have no bad implications.
I mean, what bad implications does it have?
I mean, the pillars are pretty. They're something, all right.
You're cursed.
Uh-huh. And if they're cursed, that we've had no ill effects from having that juice on us.
Yet.
Uh-huh.
we just do it, please?
Well, unless you drink it, I don't think there's gonna come any harm from it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Well, what's the plan? Going through the door, or going to the library. I'm good with either, guys.
I mean, I thought our goal was to get out of the Underdark and try to help fix things on the surface.
Yeah.
The door would be the fastest way to do so.
Well,
I'm good for that.
I'm just waiting for someone to do something.
like I can't
You're the
do
one
anything. I
who
have no
start
magic.
Heat meddling.
You're the
How
one with
about
the
you
heat
start
metal.
to heat
Everyone's
the
waiting on
metal?
you.
Oh, he does.
You know, I can heat metal with fire spells, but you have a spell called heat metal, so heat metal.
Things I forgot were a thing. I forgot who had that spell.
I thought it was Grandma who had it.
I did too.
No,
No.
it's Fletcher.
Too
Same.
goddamn
I
tired to
have
think straight.
explosive things.
Yeah.
It
Legend wanted to heat your metal arm or your hand or
I
whatever.
remember. Yeah.
That's the use case you guys remember. That's just great.
All right.
I mean, that's the only time you were gonna use it.
We'll just all forget the time I lit the spider on fire.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that also happened.
All right. So, Legend, you're
think.
casting heat metal.
I mean, I'm conflicted because I don't want to just completely brick this lock to the point where we can't use this door anymore.
I will state this. I will not let you get stuck and not be able to escape.
I mean, we've already
I
know there's
understand
another.
that. We know there's another exit.
Yeah.
I will not let you brick this lock, Legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we doing it?
I mean, as a player, I want to go to the castle, but party vote seems to be try to melt this lock that I don't think is going to get melted, but I will cast heat
But
metal.
that is the castle.
He meant the library.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
So do you cast it?
Yeah,
I
she
did
said
say
you
that.
cast
Okay. As you
Oh, is it okay?
as you cast the heat metal, as you cast the spell, you can see this gold lock starting to glow a bright orange.
All right, quick, hit it with water.
Who
I
has the
guess
water?
I will cast Tidal Wave on it.
All right.
Oh my god.
Everybody
I'm
back
putting some
up.
force on it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Roll damage for Tidal Wave, Hippo.
Let's see. Boop.
Oh boy.
24.
As you hit it, you could see a large amount of steam just sort of puffing off it into the air. You hear creaks and sounds from the lock.
I'm gonna take out one of my smithing hammers and try to shatter it, I guess.
Nah, Caldar's punching it.
Both of you roll a strength check. Kaldar, roll a con save as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Strength. Oh my god, I don't have it. Is this pushing, pulling, or lifting?
This is pushing.
Cool.
This
right.
is pushing in the least intuitive sense you can ask
I
for.
will take that. Better. Con save. Alright, we're good.
Those are some
Burns,
rolls.
burns, burns.
It's the lock is still quite warm, but not enough to burn your hand.
I
But
mean, I have like giant metal gauntlets
You're
between
right.
me and the lock.
you're right. The lock is only just metal that is very hot. That has been dunked in a bunch of water. As you both hit it, Kaldar, you don't burn yourself from this, but you hear cracks and a loud thunk ahead. Sounds like something breaking.
I try the door.
Roll another strength. Roll an athletics check at advantage.
Yup. Glenn found it.
That's a pretty good one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say that advantage was required.
It was required.
You push and
Bear,
29
Barbarian
sounds
for the
nice.
win.
you start pushing at the door, and your initial push is strained, and then you hear the door something slide, and you're able to start slowly pushing it open. You see
Hey, guys,
a large
get some
metal
help.
bar in the center where the lock was, broken diagonally, which made it harder to push open. But you see one half just sort of slide out. It's about 4 feet long, the part that slid out that was holding the door closed, and the other half is just sort of sticking in the other half of the door as you open this wide double door open.
Hmm.
Oh, we got it.
Sweet.
Nice.
Open sesame.
Open
All right.
It's gonna be a
sesame.
little harder than that.
I guess.
All
let's
right, so
go through
does
the
that mean we
castle.
can leave Theron?
Thrawn. I wonder what Thrawn thinks of this.
There's a number of just dancing lights now above the tomb. They're just sort of floating, and then you see them all zip into the book.
Alright.
I guess he just learned not to question it.
Oh
As
no,
you-
open the book. What's he gotta
Or
say?
he ran.
Yeah,
or
you can
he ran
open the
out
book.
Well,
he
what are
ran
you
out of
waiting
circle
for?
energy.
Let's go.
All right, onward.
Onward.
All right.
As
Should
you
we like dump the pillar juice before we go? I don't think taking it out into the big red angry outside is a good idea.
You want it, but why?
Why?
If anything,
like-
the
I don't know,
The
man. I just got a bad feeling about it.
I have an idea of what to do with it later. We don't have to worry about that. If
Okay.
my idea works.
I mean,
So,
if anything, we can just put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
just
Let's
put
just
it
get
Yeah,
out
in a
of
that's-
different
go.
dimension.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Just yeet it into a different dimension real quick. It's fine.
as you walk into this room, it's incredibly dark. The room is very large. You can see a large column in the center that looks like it's probably about 10 feet wide. And the room itself looks like it's probably about 50 feet radius. As you begin to walk, you hear a hiss on your right and left. And these large 6-foot tall candelabras burst into a blue fire. That
Jesus
fire, about 5 feet ahead of you, another set of candelabras burst into fire,
Wow.
and then this chain starts going forward the 50 feet, and then circling around behind the large pillar ahead of you, lighting up the room in a bright blue flame.
You know, guys, maybe we should have taken a rest before we went in here.
Do we hear an organ playing?
No, it's
I don't have the Ganon's Tower theme in this playlist. Sorry.
I was gonna say, like,
that wasn't the music I was thinking of, but sure, you
Oh,
will use
you're
that.
not streaming. You're not streaming it, Doc.
Oh yeah, sorry. I went.
As you
on
look
mobile.
around the room, it's eerily quiet.
There you go.
You can see multiple spots where it looks like there's been chunks of the wall that have just fallen off. The walls look incredibly thick though, even in those parts. There's no rust on the walls, but they look ancient.
are there any people like old skeletons in armor or anything? Or
You don't see any in this front room. As you sort of glance around from still within the entrance area, you see in the back left a door that seems to be glowing just a slight color, a slight pinkish gold. The entire door is glowing. And
Apart from that door, is there any obvious way up to the castle?
if you look around the room, roll investigation.
14.
As you look around the room, both on the east and the east and the west side of the room,
East.
there are two other large doors. They just
are
look
they
like general metal doors. As you also look around, as you sort of circle the pillar, there is a large opening that looks like into a staircase in the front of this pillar. Or in the back, there's the pillar in the center has a staircase going up. That the entrance is from the back of the pillar, away from the door.
I want to walk up to the glowy door and open it, or try to open it.
Okay. As you sort of grab the handle and turn, the door opens very easily. The room is comfortable. It radiates not warmth, but a warm sensation, a comforting sensation. There are a few comfortable looking beds and a little desk and table. Something about the room feels incredibly safe.
I call to the group and say, "Hey, you guys want to take a long rest? Come over here if you do. Found a room that's really comfortable."
Long rest.
I'm gonna
Bet,
roll
dude.
insight on that.
Yeah, roll insight.
Yeah.
I'm sus of the room that is glowing. That
Fowler's
is a
already sleeping.
9. That was almost a 17, and I moved over to Never mind.
The room looks incredibly comforting, incredibly welcoming. It definitely feels safe. You can see that there's definitely the metal walls, but it looks like there's like almost like wooden varnish over the walls to make it look like it's made of wood. And that like bad early 90s, or the bad, I think it was like 70s wooden
The
wall thing.
panes.
Yeah.
The wood panes. Ugh.
Yeah.
Long rest.
I already said Calendar is sleeping, but as a player, God, I want to insight check this place so fucking hard.
I mean, roll an insight check.
Oh, he's already sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, y'all, if y'all want to, y'all can take a long rest in this room.
Yeah.
It's only like 3 in the afternoon in game, so I'm going to finish my smithing.
All right, roll a strength check.
You'll.
Can we go ahead and hit that long rest button?
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
mean,
Sasu.
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
understand why we're not doing a short rest instead, because we have a lot of the day left. We can at least look around the castle first.
Oh yeah, which one should we do? Short or long?
I already pressed it.
Yeah.
Well,
I already. did
yeah,
mine.
okay. Yeah, we're chilling.
I will say I have placed rooms like this throughout the castle because I have drawn an amount of the castle. It is very large. I am not going to try and kill you.
Reminds me of the save rooms from Persona 5.
Same.
That's what it is.
I had a feeling.
Persona 5.
Can you remind me, do the gauntlets gain on short or long rest?
I'd have to check.
I'm trying to skim through. You changed it, and now it's complicated.
So that's
It
oh,
was
wait.
the Controlius. It was D4 for my staff.
D. What did I? Yeah, D4. I
D4
think
charges regained.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't actually say on the gauntlets.
You know, a 3 works great. That's exactly how many charges I used.
Control is when you rewrote it, I think you forgot to add when it regains charges.
Let me check. Checking the magic weapons.
Boy, oh boy, I love D&D Beyond and its inability to let me toggle my used charges on infusions.
Artificers just getting boned by D&D Beyond at every chance. My
long
God.
rest.
Long rest. Okay,
Yeah.
where does it say it?
It
Am I
doesn't.
blind?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
But
Cool.
yeah, that's why I asked, because I thought you said you were gonna add that to my staff too.
I did, and
How many?
I guess I didn't. Let me write those down.
I also have a
I
question
just
after you're done dealing with
pushed the
everyone
long
else.
rest button.
Yo.
For my pick, do those charges come back on rest, or is it just after I use the 4 charges?
There we go.
I think that's also on 1d4 on short or long rest.
Oh, short. Okay, I see it.
I mean, long rest
or
works too.
long. Yeah.
Huh?
Long rest
Yeah,
works as
short
well.
or long.
Okay.
It only says
If
short,
If it
but
works, if it works on a short, it works on a long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a long rest is just like a short rest, but longer.
Oh, a 3. I only used 1.
yeah, there's no reason for you to roll that. You just get that charge back.
Overcharge.
Yeah, Legend, you're done with it. Do you need me to add it to your character sheet?
I
Or you-
suppose.
Okay. I have to go back through our conversation to figure out exactly which one it was. Legend, make my life easier. Figure out exactly which item it was and shoot me that message.
Surprised you
No.
didn't just tell me to do that first.
I probably should have, but okay, that's what I thought.
So, yeah,
There you go. It is there. You can refresh it, Legend.
there we go.
Okay.
He now has.
You
I mean,
do
this is
the thing.
this is just a real magic item. I could have added it to my sheet myself.
Oh, well then.
Oops.
Is it Sentinel Shield?
It is.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wow.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Any other questions or things during your long rest?
Well, oh, hold on.
Does
We're
that
long
mean
rest
you
now.
now have 2 shields and you're not using one?
You see, that's the trick. I can't
Goddamn.
infuse a sentinel shield.
Wait,
what?
but you can't equip both at the same time, can you?
That's the trick. It's not for me.
Oh.
What? Wait, hold
Sorry,
on. What does it
doc
do?
noises.
Things I forgot about.
I'm looking at it. I could read it off, but
During the long rest, can I ask Orcalca something? When do you finish with this?
That now is the time.
Yeah, I'm not stopping.
Oh.
Shield you have advantage on
I was
its
gonna ask
rolls
if
and
you
perception checks.
Like, no, all this is in character.
Oh, good.
Chiaka really goes up to Orcalca's asking if he could build her some kind of. Are they goggles? Is that right, Controlly? It's like that thing that.
oh,
like,
I
gives
know what you're
advantage on
talking about.
perception.
I'm not sure what you're referencing, Zatsu. If you're referencing a prior
Is it-
conversation, I don't remember it.
There's a
No, I
magic
asked you
item
about it. It
Zatsu's
was
trying
like
to make.
a thing that gave you advantage on perception.
Again, I
I'm
don't remember
scrolling
it.
through general. I'll
Let's
find
let's
it
say goggles.
eventually.
Yeah, let's say they're goggles. We'll figure out exactly what it
Okay,
is.
yeah.
Eyes of the
just-
eagle goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncommon magic item.
Yeah.
Advantage on perception sight-based checks.
Yes.
Let's go with a definite maybe.
Okay. I just asked him if he could make that.
We'll see what I can do. You'll have to get me like some kind of blueprint to make sure I don't just make you a pair of goggles.
Yeah, no worries. That would be funny though. Here's
Here's your goggles.
Yeah, he just gives him like a pair of like kitty swimming goggles.
Yep, that's what I was picturing.
I was definitely picturing like Naruto's goggles. Is like here.
Make them like bright lime green too.
Nope, I was definitely
Oh.
picturing kitty
Please
goggles.
no.
Yeah.
That really uncomfortable rubber strap and everything.
Yep,
Oh god.
get her some floaties.
Do snakes
make-
float?
Some
Make it
do.
a sea. Make her a
some
sea
do, yes.
snake.
Yeah.
As much as
Some-
a duck
some-
floats, they probably just swim.
I mean,
I was about
Yeah.
to say a lot of snakes swim.
We glide. We glide through the water.
so some snakes float better than others, and some snakes are fucking terrifying because they swim all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Those are
Continuing
called
with
eels.
no, there are some
No,
like there are
they're
some
snakes.
actual snakes. Like anacondas love it in the water, and I hate that.
Yeah, anacondas
There
live
is a
in the water
term
pretty much.
Called sea snakes. They're a thing. They're not eels.
No, they're venomous as hell.
There's
Yeah,
also
don't.
water moccasins. They live in water, literally.
Don't remind me. They live near my parents' house.
Oh no.
I can't find them on G. And whatever, I'll
It's
search
fine.
them later.
So wait,
What?
is the Sentinel Shield mine then? Is that what I was hearing?
Wait until morning. Come on.
Oh, okay.
It's morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Were you saying something, Grandma? I'm sorry. I'm not sure if someone cut you off.
Fish the very sketchy half plate out of my bag and go find Xenia.
Yes.
So, been trying my hand at smithing some like armor recently. You want to try this on?
Legend, you said it was made out of like scrap. Can I tell it's made from scrap, or can I tell it's like?
I'm
actually-
pretty sure it's very obvious
Yeah,
that it looks like it's made out of scraps.
It looks like it's different colors and stuff. Like
As
Looks
one
like a
who
pair of
wears
hobo
armor, does it
pants.
look like it's actually protective, or does
Yes,
it like
it does.
brittle? Okay.
it's
Oh,
the cast off half plate.
yeah. Oh, that you're just giving this to me?
I mean, I heard you talking about half plate, and I found some armor pieces that seemed like half plate to me. I figured I'd try my hand at it.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you like shields?
I do.
He's like, but wait, there's more.
I do use shields.
All right, boy, do I have the thing for you.
Why does it sound like he's about to sell him something?
Legend, I want you to roll a deception check for me.
Roll for Billy Mays. I'm gonna
Cool.
flash of
Oh,
genius myself to 22 for comedic effect.
Sure.
Oh my god.
What's this deception for? Excuse me? What?
Continue.
Confused.
I will take the sentinel shield out from behind my back or whatever and say, "Here, try this."
I hold it. Do I feel different?
I gotta remember if that has to be a
This
tune
isn't
too.
a tune thing. It doesn't say a tune, I don't think.
I believe it is when equipped advantage on perception, just flat perception.
I've added it to your sheet, Doc, if you haven't
Okay.
already.
And I will remove it from mine.
Yeah, it's not a tune shield. It's legitimate, just like while holding advantage on initiative and
Right.
perception.
I forgot about the initiative.
I
That
did
hadn't
too.
cracked.
Initiative
Oh.
advantage.
I use my newfound perception to see if anyone is listening in on the conversation.
Roll perception
At advantage.
at advantage.
I mean, are we listening in?
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
think Calendar's still sleeping.
some number of the party members are probably hearing what's being said. I cannot say if any are actively listening. That's something they're gonna have to say. Powder
Sarah
definitely
doesn't
isn't. He's
care.
asleep.
I was not being quiet.
Yeah, like there's a difference between actively listening though and like passively hearing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nah, Soup would have been
Yeah.
out cold too.
This area just
Mhm.
doesn't care enough to like sneakily overhear this or anything.
All right, that leaves the wizards. Do they care?
Shields and armor. Please.
Okay, didn't think so.
I mean, you'd care if you used a shield spell.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Hippo would have paid a little bit of attention, but not really cared.
All right, that's fine. Well, thank you. I don't know what to say.
5%. Plus
Nah,
10%
no worries.
combat
Just remember
effectiveness.
that refer your friends to our Calco smithing services.
Um,
Why am I waiting for you to say like it's gonna be 4 easy payments of 199 gold each?
Not cut to like the customer interviews. Caller saying, "Man, this belt is awesome. Everyone should get one."
That's the name you're going with, is it?
Wait, isn't our Calco smithing service really legend? You let me have that joke just wide open and in the clear?
Yeah,
You
you do
see-
realize that's ass, right?
Yeah,
You see,
wide open
you
and in the
not
clear.
have
Got it.
foresight on 4 consecutive days of less than 6 hours of sleep.
Our Calco smithing service is name to be
I'll
decided.
eat this loss. This is fine. It's in character.
It really is.
Now I want to make business cards that say ass.
Legend, I'm going to send you an image.
My
Ooh,
belt
I'm
was
gonna have-
made by ass. The best smithing service there is.
I think I'm gonna make this happen. I make business cards at work. I think this is going to happen at some point.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna say, Doc, you've just been given an ass shield.
What's your like smithing mark to like make sure everyone knows it's yours that you made it?
I'll
Um,
put that in the item description.
I will not change anything yet.
Yes.
Dear.
Also, I just thought of a wonderful item that I really want to
No,
make.
have like your insignia be a donkey or something.
No.
Oh. Work.
Actually, you know what? I might think about it.
Better make it
Oh,
a sheep.
God.
Moving
I'm not
on.
making it a sheep. It's a funny reference, but no one's getting it.
I know.
Moving on while we still have some amount of tension left between us. I've lost.
Okay.
Alright, when I get sick of everyone bringing up this joke for the next 10 sessions in a row, I may request a retcon, but I'm down to deal with it for now.
For retcon, it's your smithing service. You can just change the name.
Yeah, there are at least 3 people here who are not letting me get away with this, and oops, sorry, I am sleep deprived.
No. I will let you get away with it because you're sleep deprived. I'm still bringing it up later.
I'm still thinking about making the business cards though. I'll
If
let you
you
change the name.
mail me an ass business card, I will keep it.
Okay.
Mission objective received.
All right, let's
You
move
gotta
on.
find like the low quality image of some random Warforged to put on it too.
I have an idea, but let's move on.
Yeah.
What do y'all? So, y'all taking a long rest?
Yes.
This is the morning after.
Yeah,
I
this is the morning
apologize for
after.
having a fucking Billy Mays segment in the middle of the session, but everyone seemed to have
no.
a good time.
It was funny.
It needed to happen.
Yeah. No joke.
Anyways, it seems like we've got a giant castle to inspect.
It
Oh
does.
yeah, it's castle time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go wake up Cal and try to not step in the puddle next to his bed.
Hey,
It seems easy enough to avoid the puddle.
What?
I wouldn't be
Morning.
next to the bed. I'd be in the backpack.
It's a new day.
Yes,
You
it
know
is.
what that
It is.
means.
Wake
you
him up,
stopped
goes
using
back to being
those.
unconscious.
You know what time it is.
Oh my god.
You know what? No. What I had to do was wait till after that. Go
I can
for
become
it.
Batman with those goggles.
And I don't activate the tattoo.
Oh.
Like, get up.
So
Everyone's here and they will draw on my face again.
I haven't drawn on your face.
Yeah, only one
Looking
person's done
directly
that.
at the snake.
You can find a mirror to see if anyone's drawn on your face.
Roll insight,
I didn't.
Kaldar.
Fine. Actually, I have good insight. and I roll an 8.
You think,
I have okay insight.
yeah, you have an idea that no one drew in your face, but there's definitely someone who might be acting suspicious.
Look at the whistle. Like,
All right, so inspect the castle, I guess.
yeah, I guess we just we try to make our way up, right?
Real
Yeah.
quick, I have a dumb idea that is
whoops.
probably not going to
Ignore
work
that.
rules as written, but I want to ask Atroyus if I can try.
Sure.
So we have supposedly cursed pillar juice, something that is theoretically drinkable and consumable, correct?
I mean, it's liquid.
Big theoretically.
Could I try to simultaneously use what was it called? Purify food and drink and remove curse on this and see if I can like anyway like undangerousify it so in case anyone's concerned about us carrying it around it's less dangerous.
So you're casting remove curse and purify food and drink.
That is the idea. You would have to have the pillar juice to do it.
Yeah. It is not in my possession. It is solely in Orichalcos trying to hide it from Kaldar's possession.
I'm trying to hide it from everyone, not just me at this point.
Oh.
Correct.
Does
I'm
sound
just
So-
the only one that would
decent
probably
idea.
drink it.
Yeah, you're probably the only one dumb enough.
I just really want to know what would happen.
I don't even think anything actually will happen based on what the actual descriptions of both these spells are, but man, I did have the idea to try it.
You may certainly try.
Uh-huh.
If Arky will let you.
You know what? No, I'll wait till the end of the day and see if I have both these slots left and then I'll try it then. Never mind.
Okay.
You
That's
did
a-
just take a long rest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that-
And
You
I
don't want to
need-
invest spells into something like this at the beginning of the day. You use your leftovers.
yeah.
Mm.
Besides, I need the rest to change the spells to have the purify available. So
So
Oh, you
right
you
here-
already had purify listed on your sheet, and if you didn't change that.
I changed it for the rest.
Okay.
wasn't there
What year
before.
was it again? In
2331.
Anyway, just an idea.
Grandma's doing math, and it concerns me. I don't know why.
400 years.
Ready to go?
The question is, which way we're gonna go first? We had 3 options.
I don't know.
I do not
Oh,
remember
naturally.
mention of branches.
There were
Well,
naturally
doors
we
on
should
each
go
side of the
up.
room and a staircase.
Well, if we
Naturally-
want to leave the Underdark, the natural way is up.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
should
Yeah.
go up.
Yeah, let's just go up then.
Okay.
I suppose those of us with familiars could send them to the rooms if they so felt like it.
Yeah, second.
Multitasking.
Did that just hold on?
Because like this seems like a pretty fancy castle. There could be stuff here.
That just upped my passive perception by 5. The heck?
That's not how that works.
That is not how that works.
D&D Beyond says it's up by 5. It's 13 now. It's not great, but it's better than 8.
Hmm.
Maybe that is how that works because the math says that advantage ups your rolls by 4.5, and that would round to 5 if they allow that to be applied to your passives, which doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm not questioning it. I'm taking it as it is.
Well,
Yep, not arguing with it.
I believe this is the second time we've said that we're going up the stairs.
Okay,
Yes.
upstairs.
Yep.
All right.
Let's
As
go.
you go up the stairs, it's winding around the wall, circling, and you get to eventually a platform at the top with a metal door into probably a larger room. This one has a large, how do I describe this? It's a handle. Instead of like a knob, it's a handle you have to turn down. It's turned from horizontal to vertical. It latches in at the top and sort of curves away from the door and comes back in. One of those handles.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hold on.
once it looks locked, I'd open it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, shall we?
Yeah.
As
Let's
you
just do it.
turn the handle down, it goes slow. You can hear it creaking, and eventually it makes a loud thunk that sort of echoes in the room beyond and in the stairwell as you open it and you push it open. The room is this room is much smaller than the one you just entered from. Instead of being 50 feet diameter, it looks like it's probably about 20 feet diameter, coming from the central pillar. You do see a set of stairs that look like they might be going up, but it looks like they are broken. There's about 4 steps before there's just rubble, and you can see the stairs just sort of stop. You look up and you can see the opening to the floor above, but it's about 30 or 40 feet up to that opening, and there's nothing nothing connected there. This is a very tall room, by the way.
We have rope. We could just,
Yeah, I could
tie our
throw
ropes
you
together.
up there, Xenia, if you carry some rope up with you.
I am slightly lighter now. A little bit easier.
We could just tie our ropes together and just do that. Have her carry it up there.
Wait, how far up is it?
40 feet.
Oh, well, yeah, our ropes are that long, aren't they?
Well, yes, how,
Yeah, I think a
how high can I fly
single-
now?
About 10 feet.
I think a single
Yeah,
rope is like
That's
50.
10 feet.
Yeah, I have 50 feet rope on me.
Yeah.
Rope is either a 50 or 100 feet, depending on the type of rope. Hemp rope is generally 50. Other rope
I
is
mean,
generally...
I could give you a boost up there if you need it.
I was wondering if I even needed the boost. That's why I asked.
You will need the boost, yes.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
It's either that or we explore some of the rest of the castle.
I'd like to find the treasure room.
I shrink and hold one end of the rope.
All right, here we go.
Eat the fairy.
Oh, it's like pitch black.
There's not a lot of light in here, no. There's light
Right,
coming
I
in from the
still-
I don't wanna
stairwell,
light.
but
I mean, if it's dark, I assume the fairies
I am
glow.
perpetually lit up as long as
Yeah.
I am awake.
And I can see where Fairy needs to go, right?
yeah, there's
All right, good.
there's enough light from the ferry to be able to see that, yes.
Because yeah, it's like
Fairy
a
has a
blind man with a
name.
dartboard.
Xenia.
It's got too many syllables. I don't like it.
Alright, roll a strength check. This is not pushing or pulling.
Yeah. Great.
Got it. Oh
14.
wait. Can
That's
I?
low.
Alright.
Yeah.
Would it
Low
not
roll.
be
Only don't
athletics?
want to 30 to spike the Xenia into the ceiling.
As you throw
I mean,
sorry, I'm finishing
I'm
my
sure you have a little
design.
control over this, right?
this is just to give you a boost. I assume you can kind of like buzz the way back up if you get close.
As you basically throw Xenia in that direction, she's able to sort of steady herself and guide herself into where the top of the staircase is, pulling herself up. This next floor, you can sort of look around. You see what appears to be an indentation towards the front of the castle on the floor where it sort of slopes down, just the floor, but there's nothing else. On the back, facing the north, towards the back of the castle, you see a balcony.
Balcony.
Is the fairy gonna get distracted by
Is
the
there
concept of
any
being
where I
outside?
can just like tie the rope off?
There is a banister, some banisters near the top where the stairs would have been.
Okay, I'll do that, assuming it looks strong enough to hold people climbing up.
Yep, looks strong.
Like
enough.
a hippopotamus.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
Yeah.
How would a hippo climb a rope?
Just like anyone else.
Yeah.
Got thumbs.
He's got thumbs.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
if it was
anthropomorphic
shooting a-
thumbs.
Yeah.
If it was shooting with a gun, should probably have thumbs.
Well, I don't know. You could
Yeah.
construct a gun to not need thumbs, probably.
He's not a Mega Man.
Good.
Uh,
Jump and shoot, man.
Oh. Who wants to go first, I guess?
I mean, are you all climbing up the rope?
I assume one at a time.
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Um,
Who's
One at a
going last?
time.
Oh, sorry.
I figured I'd
Oh.
go last.
All right.
Oh yeah, one of the heavier
know.
dudes goes last, so I'll go second last.
I'll go first.
Roll Hippo roll a D100.
D100.
Who's heavier? Large hippo-like creature or
88.
60% metal robot?
All right, good enough.
Mhm.
You're
That's
all
a good question.
you're all
I'll
able
go
to make it to the third floor without much of an issue.
The
Okay.
Greek seems to think that the robot is not heavy enough to cause problems.
I mean, you're probably made of a lightweight metal. It's fine.
You're also partially a tree.
That's why I said
Wow.
60% metal.
Yeah, it's like it's between Cal and Arky who's heavier, because Cal is wearing armor.
As
Oh,
you
yeah,
I need to
do have
get
armor.
rid of.
as you see this room, it's sort of the way I described it to Xenia. Near the front of the room, there's an indentation where it looks like it's sloped downward. And then at the back there is a balcony. At the north there's a balcony. The south there's the indentation.
What's the balcony overlooking? Just the room we're in, or something else?
It looks out. As you
Uh,
I'm assuming you're looking at the balcony.
I would like to go see what it's looking over. Yeah.
As you look out at the balcony, you see sort of the inner workings of the castle, or the outer workings, I guess. You see a number of buildings, almost maze-like. Immediately to your right, you
Were
see
any of these visible from outside the castle?
no, you're on the other side of basically the outside castle. You're on the other side of the inside castle walls.
Ah, okay. Okay. I get it now.
You can sort of look down inside the castle walls. You see a number of these buildings that are connected and interjoined. There's not a lot of space in between them, many of them, on the ground floor. Though as they rise up to where you assume the second floor is, there's a number more open spaces. From where you're standing on the balcony, you can look to your right and to your left, and you see a pair of two pillars sticking up. And each of those are a fair distance away. In the back corners, both northeast and northwest, you see much larger pillars. And then the largest pillar in the back center that goes up to the roof. From what you can see about on the elevation you are, on the largest pillar in the back, you see a door opening that looks like it's probably about 20 feet tall at that point, and a number of sort of staircases and platforms on the outside going up that final pillar in the back.
Zoned out for a second, but I heard the word pillar used a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of pillars.
Not that kind.
Oh, never mind.
So
I just imagine Cal like practically dozing off while standing. Someone says pillar and he just looks around like a confused dog.
Strictly architectural
Hmm.
pillars.
Huh?
I would assume.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go with that. Tower is another word I could be using instead of pillar, but
The port beam,
Yeah.
large column.
Anyways.
less port beam, more tower. The three in the back are definitely large towers. The two to your right appear They are wide enough that there's definitely could be something inside, but there's no outside. This one and the opening on the door on the way on the far back tower are the only ones that seem to have windows.
Did Discord make it sound like I said port beam instead of support beam?
Yes,
I heard support.
I heard port.
Okay.
Well, if it's just overlooking all this and there's not really a path down from the balcony, I'd supposedly take whatever other path you said. It was like a slope going down, right?
It appears to be a slope going down. There is so it basically there's a center section that slopes down into the wall. You can see there appears to be almost a lever or switch off to the right of the slope on the level part of the ground.
Switch?
A lever.
Bullet.
Is
Oh,
it
lever.
obvious what it's supposed to do?
As Kaldar pulls it, you hear a clank, and
Never
the
mind.
wall at the base of that slope pops open, and you can sort of look out into the darkness ahead. And you can see from there, you can see the tomb in front of it. It sort of peer down between those little slot. The slot's about a foot tall.
So many of these details are in one ear and out the other for me right now. I'm clearly too tired.
I'm a visual person.
Yeah,
I'm
it's very hard for me
Damn.
to imagine.
So
Yup.
I will
Did we
say,
open like a window hatch?
yeah, like a window hatch.
It sounded to me like the first big description was we're just looking over out over a town that used to be inhabited, and there's a bunch of interesting architecture, probably.
Yeah,
Sounded like we opened a window hatch to look out onto like the first few bits of the castle that we saw before we melted the lock.
so I will say
Yeah.
that this slot is likely to pour oil out of to fend off attackers at the gates.
Oh, it's one of
Okay.
those.
Okay. See, that makes
One
a
of
lot more
those.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pull a lever, you pull down the oil. There's a slope. Yeet.
Okay.
All right.
There was this lever. There is now an open window oil hatch and otherwise a dead end. I am
Yeah,
asking for
yeah.
confirmation because of
Doesn't
how many of
sound-
these details have just been bleeding through my retention span.
Yes.
Doesn't sound
there's-
like there's any path out of here. It's just a tower in the middle of the castle.
Yep.
Alright.
Back down we go.
Well, I'll stay at the top to untie the rope after everyone goes down.
Seems fair. Are you going all the way down to the
Let's-
first floor again?
I mean,
Remind me if there was a branch on the second floor.
There was not.
That's what I thought.
Then
Oh, we-
yes, first
Well,
floor.
yeah, if there's nothing here, then
It's not
yeah,
really an
back
option.
to the start.
It's a maze.
Well, that leaves 2 doors from the middle lobby, right or left.
Let's go. Ref.
Hey Jimmy, where do you think we should go?
I was gonna ask, this place where we're at, is this like dead in the middle between these doors? Like, is it in the middle of the castle?
It is in the front of the. It's in the middle, left or right, but it's in the front.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we flip for it or something.
I'm gonna
still
act
right.
like Jimmy is randomly picking a direction. Odds is left, evens is right. It's also the D10 of fate. We're going double purpose. We are going to the right with a 10.
Yeah, it's a pretty good right, my dude.
All right.
Grandma has been in Photoshop.
Yup, that is some ass.
Wait, what did Grandma do?
Grandma
While
posted a
we're
picture in the
talking
general
about
chat.
ass,
Oh my god.
if that retcon ever comes around, I propose Arcalcos is magically inclined smithing service.
This is why that's what
Something's
year it
amiss.
was.
Oh man.
Sounds weird
Wait,
to me.
where's the picture?
The
General
voice
voice.
channel. Yeah, the voice
Oh,
chat.
Grand Mall conveniently left approximately 2 lines worth of text on that bottom left corner.
Huh?
It's fine.
Anyways, moving on.
I mean, before I had like CEO or founder below the Calcos. You know, like a business card.
as you open this door to the east, there's a long, wide corridor, wide enough for you to walk down as a group as opposed to single file. You hear creaks and movement above, and looks like there's a number of different spider webs and things up there.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I would go too far down if it's going down, because we want to go up.
No, it's
Not-
level.
I was just say
Oh,
sometimes you gotta go
never
down to
mind.
go up though.
Did he ever say he was going down?
Sometimes you have to make
I
3
may
rights
have
to make a
imagined
left.
this. I'm good at making things up.
I said down the hallway,
Okay.
so I can definitely understand why Tired Legend thought that.
The English language, everyone. Down can mean forward instead of actually down.
Yes. Thunka.
I'll head on down to catch up with you. Is moving straight.
Y'all discuss amongst yourself what you want to do. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
There are some spider webs, and we're just in a hallway, and we hear stuff moving above us.
No,
Yeah.
little
I mean, we just keep going. I assume.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
I
call
think we
it
should be. I think we should be prepared for a
Yeah.
potential fight against something.
Yeah,
Presumably
it could be
spiders.
Be ready to scrap. Yo, anyone got arachnophobia here?
Me.
Well,
Who's a what's it?
You're a snake. You're not supposed to be
how do
afraid
you
of
feel
spiders.
about spiders, Arky?
Those weird things with 8 legs that are really tiny.
What if they're like a lot bigger though?
Oh wait, I know what a spider is. I was in one.
I mean, does it count if it's a machine?
He's close enough.
It was a metal spider. Yeah.
Can't help it, Cal. Those things are creepy as hell.
You know, somehow I think if they made a better first impression that wasn't kidnapping me, I think I'd give them a better chance.
Well, I don't think you're gonna have to give him a better chance. Just be ready. And also, the snake lady, just like stay in the back, I guess,
Will do gladly.
or in
I
the
would-
middle. They might ambush us.
See, I used to think spiders looked cute, and then I looked at one really up close, and it
Oh, no.
was kind of nasty.
I don't know, those motherfuckers
Yeah,
are
in
terrifying.
fact, yeah. Well, fairy lady, I think we might get ambushed here. We might want to like.
Thank you,
Get in
Grandma. You made my
formation.
job a little bit easier.
Am I gonna
Yeah.
tap on Nasira's shoulder with my spider staff?
Just don't touch the webs.
Yeah, don't touch the webs, and
Alright.
I am definitely gonna be keeping an eye on the ceiling the whole time.
Okay.
Same.
Hippo, roll a perception check at advantage
Perception advantage.
because you're looking. You're allowed to do that shit.
19.
You're looking and you have that lovely robe.
Yes.
Things I regret.
About how far is it from the door we took to the other door?
The other door,
Uh-huh.
100 feet.
Look, Catrolius, look at it this way. You didn't make the Mercer mistake of giving the flying character the boots of haste.
I did not. I did not make sure. I did not also not give a flying character anything.
Hey, I have a perception shield now. I can kind of see better.
A little bit.
See better, notice better. These are similar enough.
As you
I
sort
paid
of
my contact prescription.
looking up, Hippo, you're able to see there's definitely things moving at the ceiling. You can't get a good look through the webs. They don't look like they're normal spider webs. They look a little bit thicker, and they're definitely denser, more difficult to see through.
Before we wander too far, I'm going to propose that I take a quick jog to see if the left door looks more promising.
I want to
Yep.
burn all the spider webs.
This sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna go do that. People can come with me if they want to, but it's not necessary.
Oh, where were you going?
I'm gonna go
He's
check
gonna
the
check
other
the other
one.
door. Yeah, the other door. See if there's less spiders over there.
Or if it goes up.
I'll go with them.
Going up would be nice.
Yeah, if it doesn't go up, or if there's just as many spider webs, we're kind of just gonna go back. I trust Jimmy's intuition.
Best trust whose intuition?
Jimmy.
The
Jimmy.
space
Oh.
hamster.
Space hamster.
All right. So you're going to the other door, Legend?
Yeah.
And
there's a cow with
Galador.
me.
Just in case.
Which would mean I would be going to.
Okay.
I think, yeah, all of it is fine.
Let me see. As you open the door, I want you to make a perception check.
Both of us?
Just you. You're up front.
Okay.
Is he?
I'm assuming so. Is he not?
I'm a flash of genius myself to 16.
All right. As you open the door, you see it's about the same width as the prior room, as the prior hallway, except it's about half the length. You see a number of tables and boxes sort of scattered throughout this room. It almost looks like storage. All the tables look very similar. They're all sort of end tables, sort of circular. None of them are very large, maybe about 4 feet wide. And they're covered with each of them covered with a white sheet. There's a layer of dust on top of the sheets, on top of some of the sheets. Along with each of them have like a little candle in the center that's out, and a couple cups.
Are the candles lit? Do I see any branches?
The candles are not lit. What do you mean branches? Oh, there's a door on the
Other
other side.
paths.
There's a door on the other end of the room.
I'm gonna go take the jog back and propose that we go this way instead, because there are less spiders and there is a room that we can search.
You
I
like
like it.
searching rooms.
Yeah.
And we
I'm
don't
okay
like
with it.
spiders.
If we can find the treasure room, that'd be awesome.
I mean, this is
Uh,
just treasure room.
Every castle has a treasure room.
Assume it. Maybe.
Treasury.
Yeah, treasury, treasure room, whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean.
The real
I mean,
question
I
is
imagine
pretty
the castle's
old
been
castle.
here a
Empty.
while. Someone may have beat us to the punch.
Yeah.
You never know.
I mean, it was
Depends on how
locked,
well it
so
locked.
maybe.
Depends on how well it was locked.
Depends on if someone came in through the other exit.
Maybe the
This
other
is also
exit
true.
also locked.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna go through some of these aforementioned boxes on the left side of the room after the party is caught up with just the Kaladar standing in this room by himself with a slime in his backpack.
We're fine.
Are y'all doing anything with the right room, or are you just closing the door and walking away?
Uh,
Closing the door for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
definitely closing the
Um,
door.
Kaldar, I want you to roll a dex save.
I can't see it, can I?
No.
Yep.
But can I?
No.
We're getting smacked, buddy.
Yeah, he can't be ambushed.
Who, D-Train?
Oh?
Yeah,
Yes.
D-Train, doesn't he?
He's not
Yes,
being
I have
ambushed.
alert.
Oh.
But
I
if
am.
Kaladar is, I would be too. I'm in his backpack, right?
You
don't
just said that
even
you were
know what
being
the dex
ambushed by
save
a
is
living
for.
creature.
Guys.
Let me finish. As you're standing around waiting for as Arcalcos goes back to the rest of the party, a candlestick hits you in the back of the head, Kaldar. You're taking 2 damage.
What?
A candlestick.
So
How hard was it
in the
thrown?
castle with the candlestick.
how would this candlestick hit him in the head and not me though? I'm
You're-
behind him.
You're in his bag.
Yeah, on his back.
Not
It
his
hit
head.
him in the back of the head, D
Yeah.
Train. His backpack's not that tall.
I would have my head sticking up out of the backpack, right?
I mean,
I don't know.
If
You
this
just-
is your decision,
yeah.
congratulations, you have been candlesticked.
I don't think I could be candlestick though. Is the question? That's why I'm confused because the
Let
way
me read the alert feed. I'm pretty sure it says you can't be surprised by other creatures, and that was just a candlestick.
I'm
I
gonna say
mean-
it this way, Detroit. I was not assuming that you were directly behind Kaladar's head. I'm assuming there's some amount of space between Kaladar's head and the room that you are not behind.
well,
Yes?
okay. So
Okay.
picture someone wearing a backpack.
Sure.
You know that sits right behind you,
Yeah.
like it's up against your back.
Sure.
My head would be sticking out of the backpack, kind of behind him, but I'd be looking around.
Oh, you
Imagine
look. Okay.
Banjo and Kazooie.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Roll perception check, D Train.
Do I not take the 2 damage?
We're waiting for D Train.
Also, doesn't surprise usually refer to like surprise rounds of combat? Is that
Yeah,
what this
I
means?
think that's what it means.
I don't even know if it applies here. It might, probably does, but still.
On the off chance the Greek has not pulled up the alert feed already.
Yeah, I'm still taking 2 damage.
As you're sitting on his back, sort of looking around the room, you look one direction. As you look towards the other, you see a candlestick sort of flipping through the air. You're able to get out of the way, and Kaladar gets hit in the back of the head.
No, that would
God.
make sense. That would make sense.
You
That
still take
works.
the 2 damage.
Whack.
Fine.
It's 2 damage. Out of your 100 and something.
124.
I'll have that next
I
one hit you for 4.
I would.
Bruh.
This makes sense. I would see a candlestick and go, "Oh shit!"
And not tell me.
You would have heard the whole shit. It's on you for not ducking.
You didn't
I
say
just
duck, you said
imagine
shit.
them ducking in sync, but because physics, Soupy does like a double duck.
I
Even
don't duck
better, they
enough.
try in opposite direction, so Soupy just doesn't move.
Okay.
You've been candlesticked.
So I was going to examine the stuff on the table. You said there was like plates and cups and stuff. I was gonna see if there was anything in or on those.
As you get back, Kaldar still has a little bit of the lump over in the back of his head.
How hard did they throw it? It's just a candle.
It's a candle. Candlesticks can kill you.
Oh wait, we
Have you-
talking the thing the candle's on?
Have you not
Yes.
seen
Yeah.
Clue?
Okay, I thought it was a candle.
No, candlestick.
You did get wax balled.
Yeah. You do not get
Are
wax
we
balled. I will
at-
tell you if you got wax balled.
Are we not concerned that something threw a candlestick at the
We don't know
barbarian?
about this. We were walking over there.
Yeah. Can I see
know.
anything
I
invisible
would
in the
say,
room?
yo, something
as I
threw a
walk
candle
in?
at me.
I gotta check something real quick because I don't know how this works.
I can see
A
invisible creatures and
Divine
objects.
sense.
So
Are you using divine sense, Doc?
Yeah.
Uh,
What is that? I always forget exactly. It's undead and other stuff than 60 feet. Celestial Fiend undead.
does it just tell you that there's something there,
I
or does it like
yeah.
glow, or?
Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type and any and stuff. Blah blah blah.
There are, let's say, quite a few undead in the room, Doc.
Oh boy.
Should we go back to the spider room, guys?
Nope.
Nah, we
I-
got this.
I'd
Where,
rather deal
where's
with
the
this than
closest
spiders.
one?
I mean, like I said, do I see these?
Oh, that's what part I was checking.
Yeah.
Yes.
I use my daily cast of fairy fire as many as I can hit with one.
Give me half a second.
Can
You
I
have a map,
use-
don't you?
No. So there's a glow from something moving around every single plate and every single cup and every single cable and every single candlestick.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to disappear on next level up. Since
Right.
Hippo's got it covered.
What? What do I have?
See,
covered?
invisibility is completely redundant with a true sight beacon in the party.
Oh, yeah. I mean, unless you're seeing invisibility, that only works for you. If you
It says
can-
self, so yeah.
Okay, then yeah, probably
Range
not
self.
super useful.
Well, this was before you got your cloak.
Yes.
Also, I think me saying I was going to go through some boxes while this was all happening fell through the cracks.
It did. Do you still want to go through boxes?
I would be doing that as Doc is like casting fairy fire unless he stopped me.
I
Can
mean,
try
I would
Fireball?
stop you.
a bright fairy fire would probably get your attention anyway.
As you fairy
Yeah.
fire,
Yeah.
all the tables and all the cups and all the candlesticks and all of the plates and all the silverware all light up.
They all failed their deck save.
They're
Yes.
objects.
No.
They're evil objects
They're
without
possessing
legs.
the objects.
They're mimics.
They're-
They're undead mimics.
Can I
I-
try
Yeah.
Firebolt?
I basically see light around like everything in the room,
Okay, before
but I'm not
Okay.
seeing actual creatures.
You're seeing. I'm going to say it. They're haunted.
Yes. Oh, there's ghosts. We got a way to deal with ghosts, guys.
I mean,
don't
they
know
don't
that
have
we
to be
do.
aggressive ghosts. We could just leave them alone.
Are they
it just kind of threw a candlestick at me, but like I can forgive them if we're chill.
Is the candlestick the
I-
only thing that is acting aggressive, or the rest of them just kind of sitting there doing nothing?
Everything else is just sort of sitting there doing nothing at the current moment.
Okay.
Huh.
All right, I'm a step further in.
Deck save. You can see this one.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm ready now. $15, it's better.
I'm putting on a map real quick.
You should also be close enough for the +3, probably. As I think about it. Maybe, I don't know. Only 10 feet.
Okay.
That's a lot of minis.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh wait, what?
the
There are
blue
two
looks like a
markers on the
fairy
map for reasons.
the blue marker is where you came in from. The green marker is the other door. I'm just not drawing them because it makes my life easier.
We have marker doors, door
Yeah.
markers.
Yeah, they're door markers.
Yeah,
There's double
Everything
meaning. I like
in
it.
here is all these things are tables covered with silverware and plates and cups and candlesticks.
Oh, what did I not or maybe dodge?
As you sort of take a couple steps forward, you see a plate rise in front of you and speed at you. You're able to get out of the way and you hear it shatter against the wall behind you.
Man, it was awfully nice of that plate to just go between the entire rest of the party after Cal dodged it.
I
stand
mean, if
back and wait
y'all
for-
want to if y'all just want to step back, I'll just kind of charge through and break everything.
I stand back and wait for the fireball.
Or we can do that too. You want to use a spell?
Or shatter.
Like,
or whatever.
I'm pretty confident I could just break everything in here. It would just take a minute.
I mean, it's
Ow.
possessed objects. The question is if breaking them helps.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't see why we would make the possessed objects sharper.
is the plate was still moving?
The plate's just laying on the ground. Or the pieces are.
Yeah, it's something possessing these objects. So what
Is
what would
something
happen if there's
still
nothing for them to
possessing the
possess?
plate?
I heard
it still
hippo, but not
glowing?
will. No, it's
yeah.
not glowing.
I was asking Hippo, is something still possessing the plate?
It's not glowing anymore from the fairy fire.
That's sufficient.
All right. Off we go.
Kalidor is becoming the elephant in the porcelain.
I guess I would
I would-
hit rage and just start going
I would
bananas.
slime out of the
Is-
backpack at this point.
Isn't the phrase buffalo in a
Bull in a china shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bull in the china shop.
Is everyone else
I mean,
just
on
leaving the room?
German, It's not.
it's China?
Yes, we're all sitting
Yeah.
there. watching.
Kalar is taking out some aggression.
All right.
Yeah, well, let him do his thing.
Have fun.
I am hitting
Oh.
rage.
I'll stand close enough that he can get a +3 on deck saves.
Stupid
Alright.
candlestick.
I mean,
I don't need the map for
Right.
that.
I don't know if it's on.
You
Never
can't
mind.
get that for this.
he's breaking everything.
Roll an attack, I guess.
One attack.
Only
Let's
one.
go. I am raging. I'll make it. No, we don't need to make this fucking reckless. Okay, I might. Damn, I rolled a 6 and got a 17.
Uh-huh.
Roll
That's so
damage.
Stupid. You can't let Sar.
20. I'm raging, just in case they smack me.
So you come forward and I'm assuming you're just double handing the first table.
Punching everything.
Okay.
Control is.
Incineroar neutral B.
What's up, Grandma?
Hey, Soup, do the thing. Do the thing.
That would be funny.
What's up, Grandma? I'm hearing you saying something. I don't hear what you're saying.
What size is the Devon launcher?
It's
Oh,
tiny.
like-
Tiny.
Yeah.
Alright.
So small is 13, medium is 16, and large is 19.
Did we close the door?
Oh, I didn't put this in there, but I meant to. It will throw something, whether or not it succeeds. If it fails, it breaks until you fix it.
Petroleus, did we close the door when we went in there?
No one said you closed the door, but
We closed the door to the spiders
Yeah.
behind us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume y'all are just kind of watching him go
Yeah.
hand
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, we're just standing in the
Pretty
doorway
much.
Yeah.
watching.
I
um,
had an idea, but if Calar's just gonna do his thing, there's no point.
I am eagerly awaiting the spinning bird kick.
I was thinking
Barbarian
about
is
it.
barbarianing.
Will roll a dex save.
God damn it. Oh wait, no, this is just. Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see some of these things coming.
Okay. Wow.
+3.
That, yeah,
Not much better.
not much better.
This is why I raged. We're good. Probably.
Here lies Kalidar, died because he tried to scrap with a
A room.
With good
quality kitchen
utensils.
set.
You.
Petroleus, question.
What's up, Zatsu?
Would you be able to use Rose Whip on Thorn Whip? I got you, Hakusho, on the mind apparently. On objects, or is it only creatures?
You could theoretically use it on objects.
Okay, that was my
Yeah.
idea. I was gonna just like use it to wrap around the plates and throw them against the wall or something.
I mean,
As you sort of stand there, hitting the first table, shattering the first table, you see cutlery rise and start spinning, and just get flung at you. With
Getting
all the
forked.
as you get forked, you take 44 damage.
Get forked.
Nice.
What?
this is why I raged.
I mean, yeah, half of that's not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Upon seeing this, I yell, "Barbarian, hitting bird kick!"
Yeah, is this like a turn-based thing, or do I just start rolling?
Yeah, roll your d20 for the spinning bird kick.
It's always at the top. Why do I never think it's at the top? That was almost a nat 20.
Almost.
What's your dexterity?
+2.
And your proficiency is
It's-
+4?
Proficiency, I think so.
It's +4 for the whole party.
Roll 2d6.
Like, why is spinning bird kick the one I'm always supposed to do, yet it's my worst move?
Because it hits everything.
Oh my guy, I'm not a special attacker. I'm a physical attacker. Come
There
on.
we go, Lariat.
You better work on your spatak.
He's stubborn. I don't forget what the fucking Pokemon type is. He's adamant.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
As-
a
as-
fighting type. What do you want from
Yeah.
me?
as you keep punching these as you're like swinging at the tables, having like pulling forks out of you, you feel your legs start moving, knowing exactly what's about to happen.
Not again!
And you flip and sort of spin around and are able to bounce across, sort of ping pong through like 2 or 3 of the tables.
Oh, what are the fucking paintball noises?
Ding, 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 ding.
Roll another attack, Will.
Okay. I don't need to make
I
this
just
reckless.
imagine him boxing the plates as he's upside down.
Uh,
I mean, I'm
roll
also
damage.
Just also just imagine him
Again.
looking down at his feet
on.
when he is the spinning bird kick. Like,
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. I know what's coming at this point. It's happened before.
You bounce across a couple of the as you stop spinning, you're able to get back to your feet, sort of just landing on your feet and start just throwing punches semi-wildly. Able to smash a few more tables that look like they were damaged by the spinning bird. That
Spinning
was
bird kick. God damn it. Alright, next wave of cutlery, come on.
Dexterity save.
Does he look like he needs help? Like he's
Dexterity
apparently taking
save.
a lot of damage
Good.
each time.
Not taking that much.
I
if
am
he's
down
dodging.
24 health.
Yeah.
just gotta dodge. Easy.
Controlius, that scroll thing, does that include like the holding or to be able to focus their abilities? Does that include Thorn Whip?
No.
Okay. I was gonna have it
uh,
prepared.
A number of slowing down your punches, you see a number of candlesticks flying at you again.
I'm ready this time.
You are a little bit more ready.
Can I try to catch one?
Sure, roll a acrobatics.
And I'm good at that. Not if I roll like that. 13, maybe?
You reach out to try and snatch one out of the air, and your hand just misses as it spins out. It gets
Dang.
you right between the eyes.
Hold down.
Between all the candlesticks
shouldn't
that are
have done
hitting
that.
you end up taking
I
26
thought
damage.
I dodged that.
You dodged a lot of them, which is why you only took 26.
Jesus.
Alright. I'm gonna start helping if it looks like he needs help taking damage.
I'm good.
Yeah, he wasn't taking much.
For now, I'm at 87.
Yeah.
Roll another attack, Will.
Still has more health than me.
Yeah.
I have a really fucking bad idea. Alright, instead of a normal attack, I'm gonna grab what is probably some random table leg. And use my fancy schmancy new flaming gauntlets to light it on fire.
Okay. Roll a athletics.
Also, I have to roll the d8 to take the damage.
Well, roll the athletics first.
I'm raging. 24.
All right.
And
Roll
then
your. I
go
think it's a D8 or is it D6? D8.
One.
One.
I rolled a 1.
Sure. Did you already roll an attack? No, roll
Nah,
it.
he's not rolling attack yet. And I
Roll just a
assume do that now?
d20.
Yoff. This
'Cause you're
is an
this-
improvised weapon.
Yep. Wait, you have proficiency in improvised weapons.
Do I?
I thought. Don't you have Tavern Brawler?
I do
Nope,
not have
that
Tavern
was-
Brawler.
Oh,
That was the original Kaladar.
That was Kaladar 1.0.
oh, so you will. So you grab a table and you sort of row it around clumsily.
A
The
whole ass table. Okay.
yeah, the table
Just
does
on
catch
fire.
fire. It looks like it sort of comes apart during your swings. Roll just a d20.
I assume this is just absolute chaos to everybody looking.
I mean, I said I was going to start
Turn-
helping.
If I'm
As you're swinging this
anyone
table
who
back
is-
and forth, Kaladar, you see a number of spoons start rising and spinning and being sort of tossed at you.
I block him with the table.
Somehow, out of the unlikelihood of how wildly you're swinging this table, you just hit all the spoons away.
Get fly swatted.
Isn't
Oh.
it wonderful?
At this point, the table sort of disintegrates, starts breaking and falls apart in your hands. You're holding just a leg.
Is it on fire?
It's charred.
Damn. Well, back to it, I guess.
All right, roll attack
Ouch. 23 hits.
and roll your damage.
Does me saying I'm helping not mean anything? Or...
Oh, you want to charge in, Doc?
I said it like twice already.
Sorry, roll an attack as well.
Cool.
I want to try the thorn whip.
All right,
Yeah.
Honestly, I would firebolt here.
roll the thorn.
get-
That is an
I get 2 attacks per action, right? Right.
No, I'm not.
I'm just
Oh.
doing, but I'm just doing one at a time, just since there's so many things, just to speed things up.
13.
All three of you roll damage.
I already did.
Oh, did you?
11.
Oh, 14's
is-
the damage.
Yeah, 14's
14.
damage.
11. All right.
11 slashing.
So Kaladar, you sort of, or Kaladar, Xena, you come in to sort of bring your sword down on one of the closest tables and able to just cleave it in, cleave the top in half. Nasir, you're able to just sort of grab one of the tables and pull it across. Just it sort of breaks as you grab it with the whip. Kaladar, you punch another table and it breaks.
Oh, yeah. Table violence.
Table on
My,
table
how
violence.
the tables have turned.
table on table.
No, it's my how the turns have tabled. There we go.
I
That's a
want
turn.
all
How's
three
the
of you
table?
to roll a dex save.
Plus
And I still
3.
see it. Is Fairy Fire still going?
Yeah, Fairy
19.
Fire's still going.
Wait, why are we attacking at advantage? That's what Fairy Fire does.
Fair.
Could I still be in the hallway
Whoops.
while I'm doing the thorn whip and not in the room?
You would be in the
Whatever,
door.
my
You'd have
dex
to
save
be in
is
the doorway.
23.
Okay. Well, yeah. Doorway's fine.
You see cups lifting off the last few tables and sort of get tossed at y'all. You're all able to dodge the cups relatively easily. Everyone make another attack.
Just
At
going
advantage because of Fairy
bananas.
Fire.
Sure, advantage.
I'll crit one of these.
26.
17.
16.
Roll damage.
7.
Man, this is like therapeutic, my guys.
8.
Oh, Kaladar's 15.
What do I roll?
You rolled damage.
Yeah.
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 As you sort of wail on the tables, sword, the thorn whip, the punching, you're able to break the last couple of them until there's just a final table just sitting there in the corner of the room. You can see it sort of shake for a moment, and you can see the tablecloth on top of it sort of raise and drop, and raise again and drop as it was searching for something on top of it. And there's a pause.
I yoink the tablecloth like I'm trying to pull it and let everything on top of it stay there.
There's nothing on top of it, but you're able to pull it
I
off. And
yank it anyway.
yeah. The table like shakes a little bit and then falls over.
I said
And then I slashed the tablecloth.
If I falls over, I assume it was standing upright, but now it's on its side
Yeah,
somehow.
it's rolling around. So the tables I'm picturing are circular tables with a single leg on the bottom that sort of spreads out.
Oh, that
I
kind.
yelled
I
to
thought that,
Xenia to kind of get out of the way.
I mean, it's the table's no longer this table's no longer lit up.
Oh no, I know. I just want to set it on fire.
Okay. Roll your
I throw the tablecloth thing in the path of her shot, so it also catches fire.
roll your firebolt.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits. It's a table.
Yeah.
it's a
Oh, I
table.
know.
I'm really trying to dodge.
Yeah, this table bursts into flames. It's gone.
Sweet.
Will not be in the table sequel.
We're not
High fives, everybody. We did it.
Stick a fork in him, he's done.
With
Have
a
we done it?
slightly bloody
Is
Kaladar, so probably has a
is
fork in
everything
him.
in the room
I-
gone now?
I put 15 lay on hands HP into Kaladar.
I'm
Nothing's
gonna take the
um,
fork out of his arm.
Nah, I'll leave
to
it
answer
there.
Hippo's question real
Badge
quick.
of honor.
Nothing's glowing with fairy fire. You don't see anything else moving.
Okay.
I now
I-
have a fork. I just need the spoon, and I will complete the legendary set of cutlery.
Do I have any spoons sticking out of me?
No, you battered them all away with your flaming table of death.
Right, I beat the spoons, but the fork matchup was pretty bad.
The heck was that all
Okay.
about?
Beats me.
I don't know. I got the sick possessed fork now, though.
I mean, is it possessed anymore?
No,
It's kind of just a fork.
just a fork.
Yeah, it's the
As we're
mighty
walking, I'm
fork.
gonna cast Identify on the fork.
I don't think
It's
I
the
did.
mighty fork, Cowbane.
Are you taking the time to cast Identify?
While we're walking.
It's
I'll drag him.
That's
I-
fine.
feel like it's 10 minutes.
I
it's
will
1 minute.
drag
Do it
him
while I'm
behind the
walking. If
feet.
I can't do it while I'm walking, I'll do it before the rest.
Okay, so you're just stuffing in your pocket.
Yeah, I got a fork.
Okay,
Just
you have
need
a
the
fork.
spoon now.
All right. I'm assuming you're going into the next room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, I was gonna pebble one of the plates. Oh well.
I never threw the plates at you. Oh well.
You might
You
have
never
another
did
chance,
throw the
though.
plates at me.
You
Um,
might have another chance.
as you
We can
walk
only
into the
hope.
next room, the room looks like it's about the same size. Except instead of being full with tables, you see Kaldar's Bane bookshelves.
Ooh,
I step back.
I stand in the doorway.
Yeah, I would definitely approach.
I would have a little PTSD too, because I know about the bookshelf.
I don't. I go up to the bookshelf and look at the book titles.
They're cookbooks.
Or books.
Cookbooks.
Oh, cookbooks.
The-
Any like dessert pastry books.
roll investigation.
Sure. Yes.
That is a very fairy
12.
thing to do.
Not that you found. As you sort of look through them, like there's obvious pictures of different foods on them. They're written in a language you don't necessarily recognize.
Really?
They vary in language and vary in symbology.
So how can I tell they're cookbooks? They have pictures?
The pictures, yes. There's pictures of, like
Okay.
one of them has a picture of a turkey on front.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
It's that time of year.
Yep.
Just use the Dewar decimal system. You'll figure out where the cookbooks are.
Yeah. There's some that are like there. It looks like there is a couple written in like Elvish.
Your decimal system is canon now to see the first.
Oh,
There was
Elvish?
an extra D on there. Deward.
Elvish
Oh.
is a combination of Sylvan and Undercommon.
Elvish.
Elvish, Sylvan, Undercommon.
Yep. Or
Interesting.
it's Elvish is the written language for Sylvan, Undercommon, and Elvish.
Oh, I didn't know it was for that. I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
I googled it and that's what I found, so that's what I'm gonna go with.
Huh.
So a couple different languages. Some written in Celestial. If any of y'all read that. Some written in Dwarvish.
I have Celestial.
Okay. Yeah. So you understand those cookbooks. Some written in Elvish, some written in Dwarvish, some written in Draconic. Some written in different runes and such. They still look very much
Hey,
like
I speak
cookbooks.
Draconic.
Yeah. But do you read? Yes, you're not that stupid.
Everyone here can read, I hope.
Some of them are written in a giant rune. Some written in Infernal. So just a bunch of
An
different.
infernal cookbook.
Yeah. In the Infernal. What was it? 1 second.
Yes.
It is the. There's
Anyone
one.
here speak infernal?
I don't think.
I don't think so. See,
Damn it.
we have no idea what it's called.
It is the Underworld Cookbook.
And we know that how?
Hmm.
Because I'm telling
Is it
you.
written in common?
I'm telling you because I'm going to describe it. It is a large, thick, fleshy pink book with a picture of a little pot on the front with the eyeball on the center of the pot and a little fire in gold embroidery.
Hmm. Pretty.
I don't know if anyone's gonna understand this reference, but when you say Underworld Cookbook, I imagine the I forget what it's called, but it's like a difficulty slider on Kid Icarus Uprising that looks like a big pot with
Okay.
fire underneath it,
Yeah.
and it has a weird face on it.
I'm going to say that that's the Underworld Cookbook, the picture I just sent.
It's a magic card.
Yeah.
Oh,
I figured this was the only opportunity I had to put the Underworld Cookbook in this game, and I wanted to put it in this game. I
I
can.
mean,
Are they all just cookbooks, or are there other assortment of books?
Roll
Put on
investigation.
pastries.
oh, well, during this, I'll take the Underworld Cookbook and flip through it.
Roll a
15.
wisdom save, Kalidar.
I prepared for this!
I assume plus
16?
3. 19.
The fuck are you? Oh, there you are.
19, because do we have a pocket fairy?
Sure.
I mean, I'm right there reading the books with you. I'm
Whoa.
close enough.
What?
You don't see any things that
Technically
don't look like
18.
cookbooks. Kalidar, I need you to read that name.
What?
I sent up a name.
Okay, give me a minute here.
Wait, does Zinnia give me like a +3 to something?
It's
Yeah.
plus 3 to saves if I'm within 10 feet of you.
Okay,
Okay.
in what context do I read this name?
That's the
Oh
name of the
my.
author.
This book was written by Asmaranomardikadist Kaldakar.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Do what now?
No!
Okay.
Good job, Will.
Called Asmo for short.
Yes.
Phasmo?
Yeah, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. And
It's in the
fucking-
voice chat. Next
All
time.
right.
Yeah, you put it in the voice chat already.
This is
Good
a magic
God.
card.
And can I read it?
The cookbook?
Yeah.
Do you read Infernal?
No.
No.
Okay. That was the question.
Let the barbarian read his pretty pictures.
Yeah, there's some pretty pictures that.
You know what?
Probably
I'll
don't-
pocket this book for later.
Okay. You have the Underworld Cookbook. I will add that to add to your character sheet.
Controllers, what'd you say about
God.
the 15? I don't remember.
You don't
So no
see
des-
any.
Okay.
No dessert recipes.
I couldn't
You
remember.
see a couple that look like they have cakes and stuff. Some of them are linked. Like there's a Dervish one that, from the best that you can figure based on the picture, and some of the words you're able to sort of guess at, It's a boulder bun?
Tasty.
Interesting.
Scrumptious. Get them minerals.
I imagine the ones in Elvish are like the EL fudge elves.
There's some that are EL fudge. There are some. There's Lambris bread and stuff like that.
Okay.
As a question, D-Train, are you back in the book bag or are you walking on your own?
If we were moving around, I'd be back in the backpack.
Okay.
Oh, I just need to learn Infernal.
Yeah,
I'll
you
keep
were in the
that
backpack, and then the book just got thrown in on top of you.
Oh,
Yeah, I would put this in the D train bag. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I guess.
see how he treats us cheese?
I'm
I'm
gonna
not gonna
ask.
keep the book. I'm just gonna try to commit the recipes to memory and then put the book back.
I'm gonna ask D-Train and Kaladar to roll a dex save.
Roll a dex
Okay,
save?
can I see it?
Suplex can, you can't. You're facing
Cool.
the wrong direction.
14. It's actually a 17.
Oh, wrong page. Sorry.
It's alright.
Dex save. Oh, okay.
Man, I need more decks. Plus
17.
2 hurts.
Which is 20. As you sort of wander around, you hear a creak from behind you, Suplex, and you sort of dive out of the backpack as you see a bookshelf coming. Kaladar, you're able to get out of the way in time before the
Bro.
bookshelf lands where you were standing. You see a number of books still hanging on the wall in the shape of a middle finger before they all just fall to the ground.
It's because I took a book.
It was a different bookshelf.
My guy didn't scan his library card.
As a note, Hippo, you definitely saw something holding up those final books before it just dropped and disappeared.
I want to retaliate, but I don't know what I would do. We're just in a room.
I mean,
I didn't mention there's another door on the other side of this room.
I was
Yeah,
just
I was
about
gonna
to
say,
ask.
we should-
Anyone got,
yeah.
anyone got a spare potion of polymorph on them?
That I do.
Would you be willing to part with one for like how much were they? Like 15 gold?
Sure.
20 a batch of 5.
Oh,
I just
5
handed it to
gold
him.
then. Oh, thanks, bud.
I mean,
I'm
I can
downing
cast
it.
I can cast
I'm-
polymorph. I don't know
I'm
why I
downing
have
the
it.
polymorph potion.
Okay.
What do
You
you
were
turn the polymorph or something to?
Oh, god damn it.
No, you know what this does.
There is only
Yeah.
one option.
I don't remember.
yes. It makes him.
If we're dealing with
My
spooky
ghost
ghosts,
juice.
It makes him a ghost deer.
Yeah,
I got
no,
it.
I'm just a ghost.
yeah,
He's
Wait,
going
no,
ghost.
Oh, wait, Zatsu
the seer was the
deer.
celestial
That's
deer.
right. That's right.
yeah.
Should I drink
Yeah,
it then?
assuming I'm a ghost now, I'm gonna stick my head through the wall that the middle finger was on.
I
consent.
yell at Kaladar for just dropping me on my head.
I would set D-Train down
He's going ghost.
I don't think you would.
before I would set him down.
Kaladar, roll a con save.
Oh boy.
Be good. That's good enough.
You sort of put your hands against the wall and shove your head into the wall, and just it's complete darkness. You don't see. It's you're just still with it, like even like holding, like using your hand just to hold yourself in, being almost your entire arm length. You're still just within the wall.
Remind me, is Kaladar half transparent or invisible?
Half transparent.
Half transparent.
Okay.
Except disadvantage on seeing me or hitting me, I think. Right? Is it both?
I don't
You have
remember off the top of my head.
advantage on stealth, I believe, is how it works.
I can check.
So you go even. Or wait, no, you have elf gauntlets. You now have
That gives
2
me
layers of
proficiency.
advantage on stealth.
No, gauntlets are
Oh,
just proficiency.
Okay.
I need to get rid of my scale mail. I forgot last session when we were still in the blacksmith town, I was going to try to get a breastplate instead.
Advantage on stealth. Can phase through attacks. Extra damage if fail. face through solid objects, and cannot rage.
Yeah. That whole inability to rage is the big kicker, but yeah, okay. There's nothing through there. I'm just gonna stay ghost for a while.
Okay.
It's a whole ass action to drink the antidote, though, right?
Yes, I think so.
Hmm.
I'd yell at Kaladar as he makes me carry the backpack.
You know, you gotta pay rent sometimes.
Here, give me the bag, Soupy. I got it.
I mean, it's not really a heavy bag. The only thing weighing it down was like
I
you.
would keep it because of cheese.
I can strap the backpack to Phoebe. You'll be fine.
Like,
No, I
bro,
got
it's,
it.
what
I will
is
carry
in
cheese.
Kaladar's backpack? Hold up. Literally just the coin of punch and soup. That's it. It's an empty backpack.
Oh, and cheese.
And cheese.
and cheese. Cheese is another. I need to put cheese in backpack. How much does cheese weigh, you think?
He's a
Three
mouse.
quarters of a pound.
Is he a regular field mouse?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a bit special.
A few ounces.
Cheese is like
Less than
we
a pound.
can only let's go 0. I don't know, 0.7. I cannot put decimals.
No, just put a pound.
Make him 1. Yeah, 1 pound. That's fine.
That's a big field mouse.
I mean, it's 1 pound because it makes life easier to
All
mark.
right, cheese is there. Well,
Jeez, cheese, what you been eating?
he's made of pure muscle. Thank you very much.
Not
The
weighing
mouse
1
is
pound.
jacked.
He's
Can we
jacked.
get cheese to like start working out? Make him
Make him a
What do you
barbarian.
mean start?
Make him be a rogue barbarian multi-class.
exactly.
What
We'll
do
go
you
back
mean
to the
start?
gym and put cheese through
Cheese
the
trains
training.
every
Exactly.
night with the slime.
Be a
Exactly.
rogue.
Just make him really swole.
Okay, next time we're at the gym, somehow we'll have cheese go through it.
Good to know.
Cheese strap with the big man for a membership.
Oh,
Cheese will
pump
win. What do you think?
you up.
Yeah, he will.
It's the classic case of a mouse versus an elephant.
I mean, we know Cheese scrapped with the dragon to get that key, so
You're
he
right.
handled giant guy.
Yeah, cheese could scrap with anybody.
Right?
Strongest member of our party right here. God, now I want the cheese spinoff to keep. It needs to happen.
Yes.
All right. We should go through the door, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
And I phase through it.
Con save.
I open it.
I'll roll my con save.
I open the door after
God
he goes
damn
through.
it. It's actually 14.
You
Yes.
walk straight into the door.
God, are you kidding me?
No.
Fine.
Thunk.
Open the door.
Thunk.
Oh.
You're
Okay,
embarrassed.
this takes some getting used to, guys.
I'm gonna say it this way, Will. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Bastard.
Who else is walking in?
I'm just a little
I
rusty, guys.
Or-
Literally just said I
Uh,
open the door after he goes through.
I'll stay
After
in
I hear the
doorway.
door open, I'm gonna start walking, but I'm gonna be skimming the bookshelves for anything that jumps out at me.
Roll a quick
Since we're
investigation
deal-
check.
I'll just
Never
stay in the
mind.
Doorway, like last time.
I would be in the back fussing and cussing.
Yeah, I think I'd go near the front so I could check to see if there's more ghost things around.
Okay. As you sort of walk in the door, you see this room is much larger, almost 4 times as large as the last rooms you were just in, with these large boxes sitting around the room. The boxes look like they're probably about 15 foot cubes, made of just metal. One of them directly ahead of you in the corner of the room is what you can see. It looks like it's been ripped open.
like a metal box that's been ripped open.
Yes, the metal box has been ripped open.
Interesting.
Can we see anything of what's in it?
You want to approach it to check?
Can we?
120
Yeah.
feet of true sight is that enough to see what's in the box?
Is this? Can I tell maybe what kind of thing might have ripped it open? Like, does it look like there's claw marks? Was it a big crushing mark? I don't know. what
So
I'm
it looks like
looking
something
for.
came from within it. It looks like it's. You can't, without getting closer to investigate, you can't tell what it could have been. What you don't the almost like the center of the box is ripped open. You can't see like the base, so you can't see what's on the floor without approaching it.
I'm gonna knock on one of the closed boxes, see if there's a reaction.
As you
There's
knock
living
on it,
things inside these.
there's an echo as the sound sort of reverberates within it. It's definitely hollow.
You know what time it is.
But there's no.
It's concept time.
I'm assuming you're knocking on one of the closer ones to you.
Yeah. Just...
Okay. There's one relatively close to the rest of the party.
I'm going in.
The one closer to you?
Yup.
Roll your con save.
Or not.
Once again, you headbutt straight into the thing. Take 5 damage.
I would arm first, try to feel my way through. What do you mean?
You press your hand directly against it, almost like you're trying to push it. Just nothing happens.
Yes. I'm not stupid. I fucked up once already, okay?
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Let me have my wisdom score, alright?
Yeah, can I go up and investigate the ripped open one?
Okay.
I guess I'll go.
I feel like I'm not understanding this. I was imagining like maybe a foot-long lockbox. Are these like almost shipping
15 feet tall.
15 by 15 by
I missed
15.
that detail.
What'd you say, Zatsu?
I'll go in as well, I guess.
Where are you going?
No, like inside the room.
Just the doorway, or?
I've been at the doorway.
How far? Where are you going? Are you going far into the room? Are you staying near the doorway? Are you following Hippo? Are you going towards?
Kind of like in the middle of the room, just kind of just seeing what it was around me.
Okay. Hippo, roll an investigation. Zatsu, roll perception.
Investigation.
I'm gonna drink my antidote while this is happening. Screw being a wraith.
18.
All right. As you. Zatsu, yes.
I also rolled, 18.
18. Okay. I'm going to do Hippo first.
That's fine.
As you sort of look in the cage, you see a number of bones for different sized creatures. You can't tell how old they are, but they're all pearly white. They've been stripped clean of any meat or anything on them. They sort of glisten with just a little bit of light shine on them. There's also an amount of just hay on the ground. And there's in the corner you see what appears to be a broken open egg.
Okay.
Can I?
Approximate size of the egg?
A foot wide, about 2 feet tall.
I mean, upon seeing this, I'm going to immediately look around the room to see if I can see whatever hatched from this.
Yeah, I was gonna see if there was any signs of where this thing went after it escaped the box.
Okay.
Is it maybe still in the room? Is it somewhere else? Does it look like it escaped the room? Anything?
Yeah.
As you begin to look around, I see you're sort of wandering down the center of the room. The way it's set up is there are 2 larger boxes near the entrance. There's the one in the far corner. And then there's another couple that make a little column in the center.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few more next to the, going towards the door in the back. Where's my laser pointer? There's my laser pointer. So all the white things are the boxes.
Okay.
Here's the door, and here's the other door next to Legend and a very upset Soup. As
Al's
you,
not ghosted anymore. He's got the bag back on.
yeah, I know. That's why I have the
Okay.
bag, the regular. Oh well, did he pick up his bag again?
Yes, I
Screwball
would have.
erased.
After
I
he
assume
would
that was just an
have.
unspoken action that happens as soon as he's capable of interacting with objects again.
Yeah, I would immediately walk over and hand him his backpack and hop back in.
The backpack that just has a coin and a book in it now.
And a
And
suit.
cheese.
As you're looking around, Hippo, no, Sarah, you're sort of looking around as well. You start to hear a hiss, almost as like a hiss of gas, and then the room lights up from above as you see this trail of fire lining across the center of the ceiling. It goes straight down for about 10 feet. In the center, it burns across into like a little, almost an arrow pointing from the center of the line. It just sits there quietly for a moment before you see the two sides of the arrow burst into a brighter flame, and you can see this massive winged beast hanging upside down the ceiling that flips and lands in the center of the room.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
They use fairy fire on it.
Is Fairy Fire a dex save?
I believe so. Yes, I can double check.
On hearing a big thump, I would also run over to where it is.
Yeah, Dex 15.
Dex 15.
And if he was running to that, I would slime out, obviously.
Are you staying back here or are you going forward?
I would stay back.
Okay. It lights
I
up.
don't think I would stay by the door. I would be like right next to the action.
Okay. It lights up with fairy fire.
Okay.
So-
And
You can see it. It has. Let me see. I'll check this before I say this to make sure I'm not wrong. You can see it has two legs, and it looks like its front legs are just the wings. It sort of has these massive claws on the front, sort of digs into the metal ground. And you hear nails on chalkboard as it sort of pulls against the ground. It gives a hiss at you as you sort of look at it as it glows, and you can see it sort of shaking to try and get the fairy fire off of it.
Not how that works.
It does work? Oh, not how that works? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of taunting it, I guess.
I guess if it's not doing anything, I will get between it and everyone else if I have time. You know?
I'm at this point just waiting for the initiative roll call. But
I mean, it would have to
Yeah.
be hostile.
It doesn't look like it's happy with you, but it doesn't look like it's attacking. But it's definitely eyeing all of you.
Can I try animal friendship?
Sure.
Cool.
Don't do it, Zatsu.
Can you even cast animal friendship if it's not a beast? I don't
Yeah.
remember the ruling.
Wisdom save 15.
What's it say though? Does it say it has to be a beast?
I believe so.
Convince a beast that you mean it no harm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give you this. This is not a beast.
Okay. Speak with animals, I guess, then? In place of that?
I don't remember how that one
Doesn't
works.
really look like an animal, but I suppose you can try.
I'm pulling those cells because I gotta remember how these ones work.
Speak with animals also says beasts, so
Yeah, like if the other thing beast didn't work, then the other beast requirement thing wouldn't work either. Do we know where an exit is? This room, like the other one?
It's on the other side of the room.
yeah, on the far
Okay.
right, top right. Can we pull out the Pokedex and look at it?
Yeah, I'm looking it up because I don't remember what this thing's called. Uh,
Natsu, why are you a narwhal?
What? Oh,
PFP.
Yeah,
I'm
it
Ed.
happened.
oh shoot, what is this thing
Ed.
called?
Been like that for a while.
Yeah, I'm Ed.
I mean,
That was
just
just a
earlier
good
today,
time.
you had a Fire Emblem profile picture.
Yeah,
Yes.
and now I'm Ed.
I don't know what Ed is.
Narwhals swimming
I don't
in
think
the
any of us
ocean,
know what Ed is.
causing commotion
It
'cause
looks.
they
Is
are
that
so awesome.
a hybrid between a seal and a whooper, or whatever it's called?
Steel and
Quagsire.
Whalmer should be correct.
Quagsire.
It's a narwhal. It has a horn. Come on.
I don't remember what this
It
stupid thing's
is
called.
either Seal or
Dugong.
Dugong and then Whalmer.
Yeah, Dugong and Whalmer.
I sworn I had Quagsire's face, but whatever.
Quagsire's face is 2 dots and a line.
I mean, you got the
Yes.
2 dots there.
Oh no, of course I don't have this.
Narwhals swimming
No,
in
like
the
tiny
ocean,
dots.
causing a commotion because they are so
Never
awesome.
mind, I see the argument.
As you point the Pokedex at it, you can see that the creature sort of turn and hiss at you and then jump away.
Also, Controlius, the reason why I tried the animal friendship thing, you said hiss. So you know.
You
Fair.
don't need a reason. It's animalistic enough for
Yeah.
it to maybe work.
Yeah.
The Pokedex does not catch what it is before it moves.
Okay.
Before it warps?
No, it moves. It
It
jumps
moves.
away.
Move.
I heard
jump away.
warps. Okay.
I mean, do we
I
wanna try to
can
sneak to
see
the
the,
door?
exit. We could just kind of go
Yeah.
over there. It
Yeah,
seems
let's-
more afraid of us than hostile of us.
Yeah. I think walking
I of
slowly
course, am
towards
going
the
to get
exit.
in its way in case it does dash at us.
What is this stupid thing called?
So that's why I avoided the Pokedex.
Yeah, that's exactly why I avoided Pokedex.
You're a monster.
I know, and I haven't used this one in a while. I don't remember what it's called. You have to remember, I have a lot of monsters.
You need to show us your wall of minis after the game is over.
Okay, I can.
D-Train, you're not even listening to the music. How'd you know what kind of rhythm it was?
He was doing Mission Impossible.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was doing Mission
Doc
Impossible
has
because
2 audio sources, so it makes sense that he couldn't catch it clearly.
I was just doing that because we're about to try to sneak through here.
Yeah.
We're not sneaking, we've been spotted.
It's
So
more
I'm
like
sneaking.
we're not sneaking. We're just trying to be, non-threatening.
that's fair.
Mhm.
As y'all start moving through the room, I want our Calcos to roll a deception check.
What?
Have you roll a deception check?
Why is he
14.
rolling the deception check?
Unless I asked him to. Okay, 14. Thank you. Kaldar, I want you to roll intimidation.
Okay. Oh boy.
At disadvantage.
Oh boy.
You didn't need to say a disadvantage.
Oh,
Come on, you. Why?
You
Why?
wouldn't have seen that nat 20 if it was just a straight roll. Calm down.
Why? It is
It's
not
like
intimidating.
when Controlius says, "Alright, roll something." I click my first die at the d20, and then he says, "At disadvantage."
All right, I rolled a fucking 4. What
Okay.
happens?
it sort of stares at you.
It's not
I wasn't
intimidating, it's
trying to
non-
be intimidating. I was just trying to be a wall.
I know.
Alright, good. You got the intended result.
You got your desired
Let's
result.
Continue to the door.
Somehow.
I'm gonna turn off the fucking thing because I don't need it anymore.
So much for that music.
So we
As you
snuck by.
finally open get to the door, to disappear. Is my stream this far behind? Must be.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the stream still shows it, but this one does. Okay, good.
Yep.
As you get to the door, you're able to sort of push it open. It makes a loud creak, and you can hear the creature sort of grinding its claws into the ground again. And it sort of glares at y'all as you walk through the door. And you're able to get through
And
without
shut it
much
behind
mess.
us.
And we what?
Yeah.
You
And
make it through
shut it
without.
behind
Yeah,
it.
you make it through without any issue.
Cool.
All right.
In this
Alright.
next room, as you sort of look in it, it looks like it's probably L-shaped. What did I do? Oh, that's what I did. It looks like there's probably there are a number of, I'm just drawing something real quick, sorry. There are a number of statues littered through the room, humanoid in shape. They seem to be made of different things between metal and some stony looking. I'm just shoving you all in the room. Different. They're made of different shapes. Some metal, some stone. Some appear to be robed. Some are holding weapons, and they're throughout the room. You see on the room goes forward, and you sort of turn as an L. Just around the bend, you can see a light glow. From a pinkish yellow glow.
Awfully familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Short rest?
Roger's keen on a short rest. We used almost nothing.
There's not really any reason to.
Fair enough.
Cal could use health.
I'm
He's over
fine.
100. He's fine.
I'm technically over 100.
Not even just technically.
I guess I could be booping myself with the pebble, but
I think you were told to not do that.
I also wouldn't. I'm not raging, so it would not strictly benefit me.
As a side note, there are a number of these statues that seem to be lined up, making sort of rows between you and the corner.
Of course.
Okay.
Can we get a map for this?
Yeah, I'm just finishing it up.
Okay.
Just finishing it up, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this room. I'm sorry.
Dungeon
I'm not
Master's
sorry.
very prepared.
Dungeon
Yeah.
Master is hot swapping maps 3 times this session.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master probably thought we were going to the library.
Yeah.
No.
True stories were told.
I tried, man. They didn't wanna.
I mean, I was just waiting for the door to be completely unopenable, and I was ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Like both outcomes made enough sense. So I was like, yeah, we could try.
You can most certainly try.
I 200% expected the door not to open, and then it
I
opened.
did not think that I could click cast on a level 2 spell and break this very important looking door.
I mean, it was a couple spells.
We scienced it.
That's a lot of statues.
Mhm.
Are
Yeah, we'll be
these,
fine if we just walk through.
human-sized statues, or
They are all appear to be human size.
I have that many
Okay.
still here.
Are they actually of humans or human-like things?
So these 5 appear to be cloaked figures. These 3 and this one appear to be automaton shaped. These appear to be humans with sword and shield.
You say automaton. Does it resemble anything of these Joseph bots?
incredibly, not the ones you've seen before. They have large hammers. On one hand, the other one is they do have a hand. They don't look like Arky at all. He is definitely a newer model.
Okay.
But they are definitely robotic. You can see around the corner, this one, that appears to be serpent-like. And you're aware that there's probably more snakes over here. As a side note, this is not a door that you can see. This is just, I didn't erase the door because that's too much effort.
Okay.
There also is like an X-looking thing on one of the walls, almost in the center of the mat.
That's the glow.
Oh,
And this is just empty space that was on the last room that I had to fill in.
Can I tell if these statues look like they have moved or might move?
Roll investigation.
You know, nat 20 sounds nice.
There's no dust on these statues.
Hmm.
So
That's
do they look like
suspicious.
they've been made recently?
What'd you say, Zatsu?
Do they look like they've been made recently?
they look like they're alive.
Roll an investigation, Zatsu.
Okay.
And
I
there's
mean,
no
how would-
dust on them. That's
Yeah, there's no dust. Is like
16.
the only thing you can gather.
They look like they're probably older, but there's just no dust. They're perfectly clean.
means they've either moved or someone's cleaned them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. It's a 20 cube if memory serves.
I'm waiting for you to confirm.
It's a 20 cube. It's a cube, so that's not a radius. That's just one of the edges. So that's 4 tiles. I can get the rightmost set of 8 directly in front of us. No, I can't. I can get 6. I can get
I
the
mean, if we-
bottom of the top 4, and then the 5 that are not the one robot in that set of 6.
Yes, that is the way that math works. They glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not moving, they're just glowing now.
So that means they are alive? Yeah, what does the glow mean?
I go up and boop one on the nose, just with my hand.
Which one? One of the ones
I don't
glowing,
know,
one of
just
the robots?
Just a close. Yeah, sure, one of the glowing ones.
I want to boop one of the serpent ones.
And we'll put you
see if it reacts.
I'm going to start progressing through the room, trying to not touch the statues.
Yes.
Anyone else doing something?
I just want to see if it reacts. That's all.
Anyone else doing something before I start?
I don't know. I'm good.
I'm gonna hold
I
back.
got with the last possessed room.
I am going to leave it this for the moment. Darcia, as you turn the corner, you see a large number of the serpentine statues on this side. And then you see against the wall a singular statue that's tall and slender and holding a large spear. And it looks like it has a forked tail on the base. It just sort of stands there, staring straight ahead. But you can see in its right hand is holding the spear. Its left hand is holding something red that seems to pulse and glow. And it sort of radiates just this pulsing light. I need you to make a wisdom save.
23.
Okay, cool. As you go up to this one, Doc, you sort of look on it, you see the front of the hood. And as you sort of try and boop the nose, you feel like you have to push the hood back. You see a humanoid face but the mouth is open with, you see sharp teeth, almost like it's jumping forward and shouting at you.
Huh?
There is a statue that you are aware of that looks like has this face.
Wait, what?
I think it's the exact same face.
No. Say the description again.
It's humanoid. It's a humanoid face,
Uh-huh.
but it has its mouth is the teeth are sharp and pointed. It looks like it's shouting at you, and its hands are wide open.
Pointed teeth, humanoid, shouting at me.
It has curly hair.
Uh-huh. I mean, I couldn't tell you the hairstyle of any NPC or character we've met so far.
This is not a character. This is something for you specifically.
What?
Don't worry, I'll tell you later. You push on the nose, and the statue just sort of stands there, stares at you, unblinking.
Is this something my character would know, or are you just saying this is a reference?
I'm saying this is a reference.
Okay. Confusing me.
I know.
For the serpent one, do they look like they're my race or?
Oh no!
just-
Wait, no,
it's just
never
a
mind.
snake.
They're snakes, Nasira. They're not Yuanti. They're not.
Wait.
They're just snakes.
Wait,
hate
is
it.
this something Doc would
Okay.
recognize?
Yes.
Ignore it. It's stupid.
It's a reference for Doc.
It's not a Doctor Who reference, is it?
It is.
It is.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh Jesus! Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh.
he knows.
I've been muted this whole time. I said Doctor Who like 20 minutes ago.
Oh god! Oh no! Everyone, keep your eyes open.
We've already dealt with time travel control.
I can't
make it
not
worse.
keep my eyes open.
Good.
That is good.
As soon as he said screaming at you with the sharp teeth, I was like, "Oh God, it's the weeping angels!" But I was muted.
All right, it's a good thing we have just Weeping Angel's kryptonite here in the form of a hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Or yeah, if they're not moving and if Zatsu is up there and nothing has happened, I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, I'll follow too.
Suplex, are you in the backpack or are you?
I would have been in the backpack, yes.
Trixie, are you moving as well? Is Grandma muted or is Grandma asleep? Is Grandma not paying attention?
Grandma's
he's
not home
muted.
right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Beep.
Yeah, he's muted.
Okay.
There he is.
Greetings.
What?
Are you
Are you
moving forward?
advancing forward or are you staying put?
Why not?
Are y'all moving past the first set of statues, or I guess the second set? But
Yeah.
okay.
I'm specifically trying to see around the corner to see if we can find a doorway out of here.
Yeah.
I also would have made it to like where Zatsu was by now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legend roll a investigation.
Now there's some dice. 24.
So, looking around this room, you can tell that there's probably a hidden door somewhere in it.
Well, that's reassuring.
Hidden.
I'm well aware, Hippo. As a note, as you all start getting past these statues, you start hearing creaks. When you turn around to look at where you're hearing the creaks, the statues, some of them look like they've moved, but they're just still when you look at them. They appear to be turning towards you, facing you, as you move past them.
In this case, I would turn myself around in the backpack.
You do see across the wall the door. It is glowing the same yellowish pink from before, and seems to be just sort of sitting. It has that same sort of safe feeling. That being said, this statue on the end still has the pulsing red light for whatever it's holding in its left hand.
Okay.
If I can intuitively sense that there is some hidden exit to this room, I would attempt to like scan the room to see any sign of it.
Okay.
Yes.
And I would also say out loud, something feels off about this room. And it's not the statues, but it's also the statues.
I mean, I was gonna say if the statues don't feel off, something is. I mean, the statues just feel off.
I'm going to make my way over towards where this door is.
Okay. I'm gonna put you right next to the statue. Next to
Realize
Zatsu.
we need to watch more Doctor Who to get to this episode.
I know. As
Oh, you guys are watching Doctor Who?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
He's only gone through the Eccleston season so far.
Eccleston?
We're
Okay.
starting from the beginning of the new stuff.
Y'all should let me know next time you watch.
Will do. I'll ping you as well. As you start advancing more through the room, you start hearing a voice in your head. Why are you here? And you hear the
Is
question
the
and
voice
just
familiar?
no.
Y'all hear it?
You all hear it.
The voice was not familiar.
The voice was not familiar.
Can we tell where it's coming from?
Your head.
Oh, yeah. But
Roll a wisdom check.
who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh,
You asked.
Straight wisdom.
Straight wisdom.
-2. 7.
It's coming from within your head. You can't tell exactly where it's
Okay.
coming from.
I look around anyway.
This will
Can't
answer like where we're trying to go up, I think.
We're
We
trying
had
to
an
pass
invitation.
through.
We're just trying to get to the surface.
I'm gonna request the Book of Thrawn to show the invitation to the room.
yeah. I'll get
It
to.
shows a card about Arcalco's smithing services.
No, I'm flipping back through the pages to find Thrawn's desperation chicken scratch.
Oh,
And
it,
the
it just
Galgastani Castle.
it just says
message.
Galgastani Castle. It doesn't say anything about the room.
I'm showing it to the room,
As you sort of
just
hold
holding
up,
the book out to the air.
you hear the voice again. You are not meant to be here. You are not of the line.
What?
I mean, you're probably right. We're just trying to, pass through.
Yeah.
We're not going to stay here.
Yeah, we don't want to stay here. We want to leave.
You just want the
If you
treasure.
could, no. If you
We're
could
not
point us
looking
to
for
the
treasure.
exit, we would go that way.
We don't want any treasure. We just want to we're just passing through.
Roll
Any
deception,
chances could guide
Narcira.
us to the surface, and we'll be out of your hair faster than you can say
This
lickety split.
Deception.
Nasira, you said you wanted to
I
find
was
the
about to
treasure
say,
room.
yeah. I was about to say.
They don't need to know that.
Gosh.
21.
I also want Kaladar to roll deception.
What?
I said it.
Where's deception? Deception. There it is. Hey, it's pretty good.
Okay.
What am I deceiving?
Your type always lies. You just
Bruh.
are here for the power.
Is he saying
Yes,
that?
the power of the sun. It's been a minute since we've seen it.
What power? We don't even know what this castle's about.
You are just tomb hunters. Hunt into this castle. You're
No.
obviously Zenobians.
Who?
Who the
Listen.
Welbians?
Listen, my guy, we're just here passing through. We're trying to get to the surface so we can save the world. Because there's chaos, mayhem, and probably the apocalypse up there.
Oh, and undead.
trying to get
There's
through
that
it.
too.
What's a Zeponian? What's a Zamboni?
Are you asking me or
I
are you
was
asking?
I was gonna say the same thing, Doctor. What's a Zamboni?
Please tell me he actually listened.
Roll deception again.
We're not
Okay.
lying. Unless we are.
That's
Okay. I know why you're here. And then there's a pulse.
Do you?
Of
Please
in the-
stop talking about all of the cool things in this castle. If you keep going about the stuff that we're not here for, we're gonna get tempted.
You can see the this thing in his left hand pulsing again and more. And it's egg shaped. And you see it just sort of thump, thump, thump pulse.
Does it
Radiating
look like
this.
the egg from the past room?
You what? No,
Does
it's much smaller. It is egg shaped, but it's just a glowing red.
Is he just gonna ignore me and Temp Doctor's question?
What was your question?
We both asked, "What's a Zamboni?"
He is ignoring that question.
Like, buddy, if you just guide us to the exit to the surface,
I
we
cast
would
guidance on
leave.
Galdor.
We could just go. Like, come on.
Yes.
I'll be back.
What?
You'll see.
It's stuck in a bookshelf.
Oh, whoa, okay.
It's a big
Huh? What?
crap.
Just wait, huh?
What?
No, just
What? Everybody
Please
bookshelf?
explain.
Confused.
As you are all standing here, your vision goes black,
I don't understand the point of the bookshelf.
and you start seeing a vision in red of just flashes of different scenes. One is the speaker, leading an army of humans,
Wait.
wielding a banner, flapping with a symbol. The banner shows a castle with multiple spikes sticking out of it.
Should I be taking notes?
Doc is usually the one who takes notes.
As you see this army
Power
marching
of the
forward, you
vision.
get to see what it's marching against, and you see Andoberg.
Oh.
You see another flash, and there is this what the hell are they called? Why did I lose my thought right there?
It happens with both of us.
You see a kobold wearing shattered armor, holding the largest battle axe you've ever seen. Surrounding him, you see a number of dead and deceased creatures of different types. Some appear to be Kraken influenced. Some are robotic. Some are goblins. Some are gnolls. And he just sort of
kobolds like small?
what?
Aren't kobolds like small little dudes?
Yeah, this guy's like 4 feet tall. His battle axe is at least 5 feet tall, by the way.
Damn. Okay.
And he's just sort of sitting there breathing heavily as there's obviously the scene's all in blood red, but you can see there's obviously blood dripping off his battle axe.
What a guy.
You see a third scene with it looks like there is a figure you've seen before, the Rage. The Rage?
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember the Rage. He doesn't like me very much.
He is holding a person up by their head, holding their face just raised above him as he stands above a number of bodies. One appears to be the one he's holding appears to be a rabbit person. God damn, why am I losing my
Not
words?
Mel Blanc.
Harrigan. At his feet, you see a man in armor, in beaten armor that appears to be even more red than the vision. And then you see a gentleman in what appears to be worn down clothing. He has his mustache and goatee look like they were once very well designed, well kept, but are now very raggedy. He
Oh
has
no, not the homeless
fangs,
dude.
and he looks like he has piercings through his upper shoulders and biceps. Beside the rage, you see a gentleman who looks like he's probably wearing a raggedy yellow shirt, a raggedy yellow overshirt that looks a little bit like a drug addict.
Oh, that's the homeless dude.
And he's sitting there laughing, holding some jar in his right hand.
Jar?
Jar. The vision flashes once more, and you see a young man, probably 16 or 17, holding a number of daggers, throwing them desperately at a large, angry figure. Also battling the figure, you see a woman holding a whip and a cross-like boomerang. You also see a small kobold holding a staff above its head, chanting and channeling a sparking ball of electricity above its head. And then you see a gentleman, looks like he's wearing a professor's robe, swinging a sword from a distance away, and you see the sword sort of disconnect into links and slashing like a whip. The one all these four appear to be fighting is none other than Santana, who catches both the whips and sort of hurls the two figures against each other. He roars in a rage, and then there's a pause to his movement where he turns and stares directly at you. He charges forward at you, rearing his hand back, and you all flash into black again.
Well,
I'm glad we went.
welcome to the Vision
tagging
Club,
maneuvers.
everybody.
That was fun.
As you come back to this,
I'm gonna hear the Discord join noise in my sleep.
I assume we were like all kind of unconscious during that.
You're still standing. You feel this entire sensation feels very familiar to you, Calidar. Everyone else, it's a little bit unusual.
I check my tattoo. Do I feel like I can use it still?
Yeah, it doesn't look that different.
Okay.
As you,
Assuming we're still in this room,
yes,
I'm gonna shout like voice like, "Okay, bud, we just got a vision. Stuff is really bad up there. Where's the exit? We need to go like right now."
1 second. As you're shouting this, you start to notice that the room doesn't look like it once was.
I turn around to look for the statues.
They're all there, but they're not where they once were.
This was his wave. Okay.
Oh my.
As you realize statues have closed in, you see the one statue on the south farthest room, the pulsing red egg item. You see a bright white smile of fanged teeth appearing in his mouth. And you see a forked tongue lick the teeth from behind. The barbed tail sort of turning serpentine light. And the creature giving a brief smile before a voice exits its mouth that's been the voice entering through your head. Don't worry. I know it's bad up there. But once he rejuvenates my master, you won't have to worry about it.
I use
Ah.
divine sense just to.
Gotcha.
This is like the Yume Yar guy, right?
No, this is just
No.
the demon.
Just a random demon thing to kill.
I'm hitting my rage button, by the way.
I'm actually going to end it here.
No.
Or not.
Because I know how long combat's going to take, and
Shatter. Never mind.
Shatter. You want to bring the whole castle down on us? That's how you do it.
Shatter
It's
does not have that big a radius.
fixed range. It's not that
It'll
big.
break this room at least.
It's like what, a 20-foot cube? It's not that big. It's
A
smaller
20-foot
than
radius.
Fireball.
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
Oh
yeah.
If you're in the combat, I'm gonna go heat up dinner real quick.
Well, I hope you all had fun tonight. I know this one's a little bit shorter, but also some number of you are working on less sleep than you should be.
We also were supposed to go to the library.
I mean, yes, I'm also less prepared for you all to get much further into this than I should be.
I tried, man.
I
mean,
mean, you were drawing a map as we were going. You clearly were unprepared.
I mean, I drew most of the map, and then I had to draw the upper floors because I wasn't expecting y'all to fucking yeet the ferry up there.
I mean, it's only 40 feet.
Yeah, that's fair. But I want to thank anyone who's watching. Thank you, Sarah and Grandma and Hippo and me. And whoever else happens to be there as well. I took a guess.
Yeah.
But
I'm always in the streams.
not everybody.
Night.
Bye.